KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's up with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode. It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout Boxing. It's your boy Knockout Boxing 86. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, whatever you want to call me, man. We here for another episode. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Join the channel as a member. And please support the channel by dropping super chats and super thanks when you come by these live streams and these videos. We need your support to continue the running of the channel. Let's take a look at who we got in the building, and let's get straight to cooking, man. Shout out to my homie. Shout out to my homie Emmanuel Carter coming through. Always supporting the channel with the 5-piece in the super chat, man. Appreciate you, bro. We got all things in the building. Realistic Washington fan, Night Rider in the building. Just Do Boxing. What's up with it? Brother Huey Q, I see you. I be nobody else. What up, man? Creole Traveler in the building. Windy City Assassin. What's happening? Cash Crypto, I see you, bro. Savage Bo. Meaty Riley, what's good with you, Meaty? AD Solo. Serena Taylor, what's good? Crown Jewel Boxing TV. Kind of taken aback by the timing of the commissioner resigning. Oh, I'm cooking today. Ryan probably about to get off, y'all. Ryan Garcia probably about to get off, bro. I'm explaining to y'all. Just stay tuned. He probably about to get off, bro. Just so everybody clear, man. You know what I mean? Shawala, y'all, what's happening with you? Oak Cliff Sensei, I see you. Fight Game, what's up? Chris, what's happening with you? Dundry Den, what's up? Terrell W, what's happening? Eric B, Judah Vision, Big Block, Philly Bull, Stinger from Above, Billy Wright, Level Headed. What's up, Anthony Chulo? What's up, Anthony? I seen you in a minute, bro. Anthony Chulo in the building. Jado, what up? TY 007 Specs, what's happening? Mr. Boxing Fanatics, what's good? The Phenomenal Show, what's happening? Marquee, DJ 7 for Life, Savage Killer Queen, The Chosen One, Question Everything TV, Don't Mess with Texas, KQKC Boxing Network, what's up? Y'all come check us out every Sunday morning. Crush the Legend, what's happening with you? I think that's everybody. Tupac 13, what's good? All right, first and foremost, let's get a couple of little small things out the way. Jamal Charlo got stripped and Carlos Adames is the new WBC champion. He was moved up. Jamal Charlo was arrested on DUI and I think I saw endangerment of a child, but he done. All right, he done at the highest level of boxing. Number one. Number two, he was rightfully stripped. He should have been stripped of his title. Carlos Adames has been waiting for a long time. Jamal Charlo has not defended his title since he fought Juan Montiel, and that was 2021, I believe. It was way back in 2021. So he deserved to be stripped. The division shouldn't have waited this long to strip him, and the WBC finally made the right decision. And then in some other breaking news, Carlos Adames is getting ready to set to face Terrell Goucher. It's going to be on the undercard of Gervonta Tank Davis, more than likely. So far, we got Tank Davis, Frank Martin. We got David Benavidez versus Vosdick. And then you're going to, in all likelihood, have Carlos Adames versus Terrell Goucher for the WBC middleweight title. Coming to a place near you. You know what I mean? Coming to Vegas. So y'all stay tuned for that. Other thing I wanted to cover really quickly, Elvis Rodriguez and Kenneth Sims have found new homes. Elvis Rodriguez, the 140-pound prospect, has re-signed to Top Rank. Remember, he was at Top Rank, lost to Kenneth Sims, which is funny that these announcements are coming at the same time for both of these fighters. He was at Top Rank, lost to Kenneth Sims, got dropped, signed to PBC for a couple of fights, leaves PBC, and now he's going back to Top Rank. Kenneth Sims is signed to Golden Boy. So they found new homes. Elvis Rodriguez over the Top Rank at 140 pounds. Kenneth Sims over to Golden Boy at 140 pounds. Then the last thing, because I got a lot to cover on this Ryan Garcia shit, man. Errol Spence. No, it won't, and that ain't even the real you. Errol Spence and Ryan Garcia go back and forth. What's up, Bar Breezy? Ryan Garcia and Errol Spence going back and forth. And Errol Spence called this man a tune-up. He said he'll do him bad. And he told him, don't forget you a coward. You got up at 10. That's why Tank couldn't finish you the way that he wanted to finish your ass. I would love to see this fight. I would love to see Ryan Garcia fight Errol Spence. That's a fight I pay my money to see. Yeah. Ryan Garcia fighting anybody at 147, anybody at 154, that's where he should be at. He does not belong trying to fight guys that are at 135 or 140 when he can't make the weight class. If that's really you, text me. You got my number. If it's really you, text me and I'll drop the link. You got my number. Beezy, what's up? Now I'm off of that, bro. Because I think this deserves a good cook. This right here deserves a good cook. I got to get straight to it. So smash the like button. You said Tank versus Spence? No. Why? Tank is 135 pounder. Spence is at 154. I want Tank versus Shakur. Tank versus Loma. Tank versus Devin at 140. Tank versus Teofimo at 140. I could think of like 4-5 fights over Spence and y'all give me a second. NHA2 says, "Come on, KO. You know why? Why you want to see Tank get beat or something? What's up, Andre Noble, John BX? What's up? Looks like the conspiracy theories have shifted from Ryan fans to Haney fans before we have the NYSAC findings or the B sample results. I think he's gonna get off, bro. I think he's gonna get off. Yeah. I think he's gonna get off, bro. So." The news that we got today, and I'll give this to y'all one by one. And I'm sure some of you have said it, but we're going to go over it because this one deserves a surgical approach. This live stream right here deserves a surgical approach. You can see why I believe what I believe and why, in all likelihood, things are trending in a negative direction if you want Devin the Dream Haney to get the old tape put back on his record. If you think that Ryan Garcia is a dirty ass fighter, like this shit is taking the turn in Ryan Garcia's favor. And we got to get surgical with it. So number one, the Netta 27 in the building. She said hit the like button. Yes, please. D1, what's up? Hit the like button. We got 100. We got 200 people in here almost. We need 100 likes. So first, let me show y'all something. All right, so let's go right here. All right. Make this a little bigger for you. And this is just a report that came out from Mike Coppinger today that I want to read with y'all. Right. This is a statement from Ryan Garcia's lawyer. And he's they don't want me to get this shit off, but I'm gonna get it off tonight. I promise. I'm gonna get it off regardless. I promise, bro. I'm gonna get it off. I promise. Anyway, we just do it this way. So this article I'm reading is from Mike Coppinger, and this way, so that way we don't have no interruptions. That's the article right there. All right. So we can all be on the same goddamn page. That's the article right there. If you want to read along. So Chavez says we are dealing only with a known supplement contaminant in the billionth of a gram range that provided Ryan Garcia with no performance enhancing benefit whatsoever on fight night. We now wait for B sample testing on the presence of low-level ostarine on May 22nd. He was negative 17 days before. Now, the reason you're hearing the words contaminant and not banned substance, and that he's talking up the ostarine, is because they're getting ready to use the contamination defense. Their defense is going to be Ryan Garcia unknowingly took this shit and he didn't know that the supplement that he was taking or whatever it is that he was taking had ostarine in it. Ronnie Bravo, what's up? That's what they're going to try to come with. Asante L, what's good? Now, the problem that I have with this is the way that they do testing. I'm going to read something for you. So that the lawyer's outlining the defense for you right now. Shawalaya says they have to prove that, right? Not necessarily. I'm going to get there, I promise. Thrill Hill, what's up, OG? Now, Hunter on the Hunt, what's good? The problem with Ryan Garcia and this defense that I have is there's a huge loophole in VADA testing. It's not about staying neutral because just because the motherfucker get off don't mean that he's innocent, because it's so many loopholes and it's so many things that they can do, which is why I will never give him the benefit of the doubt. But don't worry, let me cook. There's a loophole in VADA testing that they're planning to exploit. And that is this. VADA does not require you to provide your supplements ahead of time. You can if you so choose, But you don't have to provide your supplements ahead of time. You only provide your supplements when trying to make the case that you were contaminated, which leaves rooms for you to fuck around and play with shit and give them a contaminated bottle on purpose, keep a contaminated bottle on standby just in case you get motherfucking caught. There's a loophole there because VADA will take your supplements ahead of time, but you have to volunteer them. They don't make you give them to them. That's a huge problem in this case of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia can just provide them with anything. He can provide them with anything to show that, oh, this shit was contaminated, because he wasn't forced to provide them with shit ahead of time. VADA's statement in their stance on dietary supplements reads as follows. Y'all need to follow along, bro. It says athletes should be very cautious about the use of any dietary supplements. As various studies have shown, dietary supplements may contain amounts of banned substances. Studies, such as the study that's in the chat right now. Such as the study that's in the chat right now. Shout out to Barney Maury Riri. KO86 with the 5-piece in the super chat. KO86 TV grinding. Respect, KO. Night Rider, what's up? So VADA knows that you can take substances or supplements and there be substances in them unknowingly. But his statement says even when those substances are not listed on the label, athletes are strictly liable for any substance found in their bodily specimen, regardless of how the substance got there. Athletes have been found guilty of doping violations after consuming a dietary supplement that contained a trace amount of a banned substance, even though the label did not mention any prohibited substances that the athletes had no intention of doping, and that the athletes had no intention of doping. Although VADA may, in its discretion, review a list of supplements provided by a participating athlete for red flag substances, VADA does not and cannot endorse or approve the use of any supplements, regardless of the fact that an athlete may have disclosed the use of the supplement to VADA. In other words, a doping violation will have occurred even if the relevant prohibited substance can be traced to a supplement product that was disclosed to VADA by the athlete. Athletes can help protect themselves by avoiding any supplement products altogether, especially those that have not been tested and certified drug-free by a qualified outside organization. Long story short, you can give it to them, and there's the link for that document. You can give them the substance that you're taking, but you don't have to, and they can still have your ass pop dirty. There's a loophole there. There's two loopholes. Number one, why don't you make them give you the substances ahead of time? So that way, if they pop dirty, they can say, no, it's in that substance right there that I gave you. That's what I've been taking. Can you test that, please? And then if it's in there, now you know why they tested positive. That's one loophole. But the biggest loophole in boxing that no one's talking about, that no one is talking about, that I haven't heard all day, is I hear people say Ryan Garcia is clear, which the motherfucker's not cleared. As I hear people say Ryan Garcia beat the case, and no, he didn't. They're still testing his B sample. The main thing that's fucked up in all of this is that the commission and the sanctioning body, they don't even have to abide by what VADA found. That's where did he take it on purpose? Did he not take it on purpose? That's not VADA. VADA will say, you got that shit in you. You tested dirty to us. And then they pass it along to some of the most crooked, most corrupt, most paid off people in boxing, being the sanctioning bodies and the commission. VADA does not do any disciplinary shit. VADA is not in charge of doling out punishment. They just saying, yo, you got this shit in your system. They getting paid by the WBC or by the fighters or whoever to do these tests, and they give the test off to the sanctioning body or the commission or whoever, and they dole out punishment. That's the problem. Because now that's when all of this shit about did he take it on purpose, did he not take it on purpose, that's when that shit comes into play. That's why the title of my live stream is the title of my live stream, because all Ryan Garcia has to do is give the WBC a contaminated sample. Probably already got one on deck. That's why his lawyer is already using contaminants. It gave him no performance enhancing effects. We're only dealing with the contaminant Osterin. He wouldn't even call it a motherfucking PED when he wrote that motherfucking statement out. He won't even call it a PED when he wrote that statement out. He calling this shit a contaminant. It's not a contaminant. It's a PED, homeboy. But they already putting it in your mind and laying the groundwork of where they about to go. And I'd be willing to bet. I'd be willing to bet that they already got this shit. They already got this shit on lock. And let's dispel some shit. Let's dispel some shit real quick. Osterin is not allowed to be in your body at any point. There is no 0.1 limit. There is no certain amount that you can have because it's naturally occurring in your body. You ain't talking to a casual, homeboy. You, no, sir. Osterin is not allowed at all, bro. It's not allowed in your system at all. Okay? At all. At all. So when you think about it, right? It's going to come down to, do you trust the WBC and the New York State Athletic Commission to uphold what VADA finds? Because the B sample going to come back dirty. The B sample going to come back dirty, bro. It's going to come back dirty. All right? The shit going to come back dirty. And it's going to be on Ryan Garcia to prove just enough doubt that he could have had Osterin in his motherfucking system from a contaminated supplement. And he can choose with a little bit of research. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Well, just a tad bit of research. Hold on. I'm about to give it to y'all. He can find one of these that's still on the shelf. He can find one of these right here that's still on the shelf somewhere and say, oh, yeah, I took that. I unknowingly took that. USADA did the research for these motherfuckers and provided a list of the substances that they found unknowingly had Osterin in them. It's as simple as him telling them, if you control F on that shit I just gave y'all right now, if you type control F on the shit I just gave y'all, Osterin will come up on that shit 114 times. He got to find one of them. One of them. And say, yeah, that's what I took. Oh, yeah, that's what I took. My bad. Go buy that shit up and test it. That's what I took. Yeah. So The loopholes are just crazy. The people that boxing pays to do the testing, they don't even have no say so. They just tattletales like a hall monitor. Like, here you go. This is what he tested positive for. Here you go. Make your decision. Make your decision. Here you go. And the reason that my live is titled the way that it's titled is this. What belt does Devin Haney still have? I'm taking y'all somewhere. What belt does Devin Haney still have? Yes, they can tell how much is in his system, Mr. Boxing Fanatics. But all he got to do is say, I took this shit. Go buy a batch of this shit. And if that shit come back contaminated, he off. He good. What belt does Devin Haney still have at 140 pounds, y'all? No, DJ Black Charm. The homie Mr. Boxing Fanatics is right. That is the sanctioning body headed by Mauricio Suleiman. Anybody remember what happened with the WBC when Oscar Valdez popped dirty? And they felt like he gave them a good explanation. After Vada was like, no, shit, fuck that phentermine, nigga. You dirty. You tested dirty for this phentermine. That shit illegal. It's in your system. Remember does anybody remember when Oscar Valdez popped dirty for phentermine? And it was up to the WBC to decide what they were going to do with Oscar Valdez off the top of your head without looking it up. Do you remember what Oscar Valdez punishment was? They told him he had to take an awareness class, and he got to fight for his belt anyway. He told him that he had to. They told him you have to take an awareness class. Take your awareness class, and he fought and kept his belt anyway. And then they proceeded to rob Robson Casasi out in the fight. But that's a whole nother conversation. Todd French with the 2-piece in the super chat. They took that BS excuse from Canelo as well. There's a pattern here. Who was that? Anybody remember that sanctioning body? It's the WBC. I see the homie lit up. He says all products have a lot of numbers. If he buys it after the fact, they will know. It won't matter what VADA. What I'm trying to tell you, bro, is VADA could do their job to the letter, to the T, and do everything they supposed to do. It's gonna be up to Mauricio Suleiman in the WBC. It's gonna be up to them to decide what they do. And they have shown that they don't give a fuck, bro. They don't care. They do not care, bro. If the money right, and if your name is Valdez, Alvarez, Garcia, De La Hoya, Nunez, Lopez, the only thing your name can't be is Benavidez, and they looking out for your ass. Do you remember that this is the same sanctioning body that created a belt for Canelo Alvarez, bro. The same, and I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that, bro. Y'all know I'm on Ryan Hillman. See, bro, this is why I'm here to help you. It wasn't a catchweight fight. Devin still had the belt on the line for him because he made 140. Devin made weight. Ryan Garcia missed weight. The WBC sanctioned the fight. Trying to learn you something, young blood. Trying to learn you something, young blood. Okay? You my young homie, bro. I'm trying to braise you up in this boxing shit, bro. It was not a catchweight fight. It was a 140-pound championship fight where the champion made weight and the challenger did not make weight, so the belt was only on the line for the champion to be a title defense. They sanctioned the fight. Like when Shakur Stevenson missed weight. The Conceição made weight. The belts weren't on the line for Shakur Stevenson anymore. The belts were on the line for Conceição, though. And he could win them. Shakur Stevenson already got stripped of it, but he could win them. Ryan Garcia couldn't win them because he missed weight. And they didn't agree to a catch weight. They just agreed to pay Devin $1.5 million. That's all. They just agreed to pay Devin $1.5 million, bro. Ryan gonna get off. Ryan gonna get off, Ronnie. Ryan gonna get off. And I do stand corrected. The belt wasn't on the line for Devin, but it wasn't a catchweight fight, and the WBC still sanctioned it. It wasn't on the line for Devin. That's why he's able to keep it. But I just need y'all to understand that as this news comes out, the facts that it was so little in this system, the fact that what his lawyer is saying, they're going to argue contamination, and Mauricio Suleiman has already showed you that they don't have to prove shit to him. They're not going to have to prove shit to him. Oscar Valdez didn't prove shit to him. Did Oscar Valdez have to provide the tea to get off? Like, let's keep like bro. I hate to be this blunt, and because I know that Devin Haney fans don't like to hear this shit, but I gotta tell y'all the truth so that you can prepare yourself. Because I know y'all gonna be pissed off. But does anybody remember what tea it was that Vada was able to test to get motherfucking Valdez off and shit, or did that shit just get swept under the rug? What was the tea that Valdez had contaminated and shit with fentanyl in it, bro? What was the tea? What was the tea that he had? And they're going to argue that it was so small that the shit had no... They're already telling you, look, it didn't give him any performance enhancements. It didn't give him any performance enhancements. It was a billionth of a billionth of a billionth of a gram, and they're calling the shit a contaminant. They're telling you their argument off the rip. It don't matter that Ryan Garcia made no sense with ashwagandha. It don't matter that the motherfucker makes no sense talking about if I use steroids, I'll be in shape. The shit don't matter, bro. All that matters is what you can prove. And real talk, it take more for some shit like this to get proven guilty than it do for some of our people to just get sent to prison, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. He said coffee is a performance enhancer. Seattle Rick, what's up? Salute, bro. We got Dre hit me up. 11. Where that link at? I'm on that Tank versus Shakur topic. Okay. Oh, okay. I have time. I have some time. I have some time. We can take a little detour. take a little detour. You know what I mean? Take a little detour right quick. Kenyo Taylor. So do you think he was juicing while I'm waiting on? And Dre hit me up to hit the link. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. He doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt. I think negligence is not an excuse. And what I do for my job is my job to know certain things. It's my job to be aware of certain things. If you a cashier, it's your job to know how much money is in your goddamn register. If you work in the restaurant industry and you work at a fine dining restaurant and you a waitress or a waiter, it's your job to know the motherfucking menu. If you're a fighter, a world-class fighter, it's your job to know what's in your goddamn system. It's your job to know what you're putting in your body. So even if he wasn't juicing, then negligence is not an excuse, number one. But number two, he don't deserve the benefit of the doubt from me or anybody else. This is a young man that missed weight on purpose multiple occasions. And I said it earlier today when I was cooking with the homie. Bro, he missed weight on purpose 3 of his last 4 fights. He admitted that he had no intention of making the weight for a contract that he signed. You can't trust a motherfucker like that. You can't trust a motherfucker like that, bro. You can't trust nobody like that, King. Yo, he knowingly knew that, look, I ain't making 140. So what you signed for, bro? Why you signed for a 140-pound fight if you knew you couldn't make the weight? Then after the fight, said, shit, hell no, I ain't making that weight. Why the fuck would I make that weight? Why the fuck would I make that weight when I'm draining myself down? How come he didn't just say, shit, I still want to fight you, Devin. I can't make that weight. Let's do it at a catch weight. Maybe Devin says yes. You gave that respect to Oscar Duarte. The Oscar Duarte fight was supposed to be at 140. Got changed to 143 at the last minute, but at least he let Oscar Duarte make 143 with him. I hear you, but 1 billion of a percentage is reaching. What if they would have tested him a week before? His last clean test was 17 days before that. What if he took the shit right after that? What if they would have tested him 2 weeks before that? How many grams would have been in him? The shit came from somewhere. And the longer that you go without putting it back in your system, the less and less it's gonna get. I ain't no scientist and no shit like that, Brian. Don't quote me as no scientist. I'm just simply saying, yeah, it was a billionth of a billionth of a billionth the day before the fight and the day after the fight. What if they took that shit a week before or 2 weeks before? What about that? What about that? So I can't fuck with it was only a little bit. That's some shit that's not supposed to be in his system at all. And you, sir, you ain't hit the link. I'll drop it again for you. Or I'm just gonna keep going. That's just for you. Dre hit me up. That's just for you. Ty French with the 5-piece in the super chat says, facts, KO. It wouldn't surprise me if they raised the level of Osterin and Nandro like they did Clenbuterol. Ryan was cycling off and got popped. Cook, KO. I'm saying, bro. You clearly don't watch the channel. Stop making excuses, Devin. He is a loser. Oh, I was cooking Devin. Overrated. Couldn't get out the way of the hook. All that shit. Up until Ryan popped. We put that shit on hold till Ryan can prove his innocence, bro. That's what people should do. If you keeping it real. I see you in the background. Give me a sec. Got the homie Dre in the building. What's up, man?
What's going on, Jay?
Chilling. What's good? Salute, fam. What you got for the show, man?
Man, because I see you, I be keeping up with your YouTube videos, man. I appreciate you keeping it real for the most part, but I just disagree with when you say Shakur is ducking Tank if he don't sign with the PBC and things of that nature, bro. And
I don't think he's ducking. I don't think he's ducking Tank if he don't sign with PBC. I think he don't want the fight.
Why you don't think he want the fight?
Because he's gonna go to the place where the fights are that he wants. So Shakur's called out Tank Davis, correct?
Right.
He's called out Lomachenko, correct?
Correct.
He called out he called out Navarrete, correct?
Correct.
He said he want to fight Devin Haney, right?
Correct. But
He also hold on. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere, and I'm gonna let you cook. He also said he wanted to fight Ryan Garcia, correct?
correct.
All right. He also said that he would fight Pitbull, correct?
I believe that's just when he was supposed to be the eliminator for Pitbull.
Okay. So long story short, for me, bro, and you can agree or you can disagree with this, right? For me, if you're telling me as a fight fan that you want to fight a bunch of different people, and all of those people that you're telling me that you want to fight on different promotional companies, then all I have left to do is go off of where you signed to. Wherever you sign, that's who you really wanted to fight. So if you go to Top Rank, oh, you really want to smoke with Loma. You really want to smoke with Navarrete. If you go fucking with Golden Boy, oh, you really want to fight Ryan Garcia ass. If you go over there with Matchroom, oh, you really trying to fuck up Devin Haney. If you go see what PBC talking about, oh, you really want Pitbull. Oh, you really want Tank. We can't go off his words because he say everything, bro. We got to go off his actions.
I get that, but then you got to understand what he said, what his goals is too. So he been saying he want to be undisputed at 135 now. So we already know we got to put the front line top. We got to put Top Rank at the front line because them two gonna have the belts, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I right or am I wrong?
They both have the belts, yes.
Okay. With that being said, so boom. The only way he's gonna stop that is if Tank says let's fight after this Frank Martin fight if he get past Frank Martin, because that's the business aspect of boxing. Because he's gonna make way more money from fighting Tank than he is probably from those two fights alone.
So if he goes to Top Rank, is he going to make sure that Lomachenko is on the contract and Navarrete is on the contract?
I will hope he. I will hope so. I will hope he do because I would love to see him fight both of those and then go to Tank.
Did he say that he was going to entertain free agency?
Yeah, he said that. I believe he
So
said that.
why not go over there and see like, yo, I'll sign with y'all if you put Tank on the contract first.
Right. Okay, but look at this. Tank is the A side. So he gets to decide whether that fight happens when or not. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you got a 6 or 7 fight deal.
Tank is on camera saying, I want to fight him right now. I want to fight him next. And he's on camera saying that the only thing that's in the way is his people over there, his team over there. We don't do business with them. So why not eliminate your team since you're a free agent and go over there?
No, you can't say that because you just fought Ryan, who was on the zone.
But Ryan Garcia went against his team.
Okay.
And when he fought Ryan Garcia, he wasn't the name that he is now. The fact of the matter is, this man just got Ryan Garcia $30 million. This man is the biggest name that you could fight at 135 pounds. If he's saying that he want to fight you, like Tank Davis has said he want to fight him, the very first thing you need to be doing is, yo, Al, what's up? What's going down? Because you said you want to fight him too. This is a two-way street. Because see, Tank Davis is going to be on pay-per-view without Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is going to be on free TV until he fight Tank Davis. Tank Davis is going to be getting bags that Shakur Stevenson could dream of without Shakur Stevenson. And Tank Davis is also a champion, so he would be part of that path to undisputed. So if you Shakur Stevenson, why not do what you said you were going to do and entertain your free agency? Then if you come back and you tell us, look, I tried to holler at Al Haymon and PBC, they wouldn't even pick up the phone. Or I tried to holler at Al Haymon and PBC, they tried to make me take 2 or 3 fights before they would even put Tank on the contract. Oh, now we cooking them. But if you don't even try, if you don't even try, then everything you were saying about Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and all them other fighters was capped. You went for what you really wanted, which was them fights over there on Top Rank, which is cool. And then furthermore, I don't know how deep you are in the boxing, Dre, but furthermore, bro, I think Shakur Stevenson bluffing because can you find me a Jay Prince managed fighter that's fighting on any other platform other than Top Rank? Can you find me anybody that's signed to Mob Ties for Life that's fucking with Jay Prince that's going over here and fucking with anybody other than Top Rank? Can you name one? Is your mic messed up? I think his mic is messed up, y'all. Dre, when you get your mic fixed, bro, you can come on back if you want to. Anyway, moving back to what we was talking about, bro. So as a fight fan, bro, when you think about the sport of boxing, I would simply ask, what's the point of all this vital testing if their results don't matter? All right, we back. What's up?
Man, did you hear what I said, man? I don't know.
Nah, I ain't hear nothing. That's why I asked the same question like 5 times.
Oh, my bad, because I ain't hear you neither. I don't know why my shit cut out. But what I was saying was, okay, so once Shakur entertains free agency, right? So Tank says he got a 6 to 7 fight deal. He just in it, but you don't know where you at in the deal. So yeah, let me go see. Gonna be next in line to fight him, or am I gonna be fourth, fifth, or sixth? Because
And
my
if
goal
they
is
say they're unwilling to put you next in line, then we cook Tank.
okay.
But if you don't, but on the flip side of that, if you don't even try, then I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear you not try. Go sign over the Top Rank, and then people like my homie Drake coming up here, man, Tank ducking Shakur. Nah, bro, that nigga didn't even try.
I don't. Let me be real with you. I don't think neither is ducking neither, but I do believe if you are gonna say someone is ducking, it's gonna be Tank because, like I said, if you the A side, you can make whatever you want happen, especially
That's not true.
face of boxing.
That's not true.
Why not? Canelo do it.
He did. So why didn't Canelo fight Jamal Charlo?
Because he ducked Jamal Charlo. He dropped the belt.
Are you new? Are you new to boxing?
No, hell no.
Canelo just wanted to fight Jamal Charlo, and PBC told him no.
Oh no! Oh, I thought you were talking about like years recently.
No, I'm talking about right. You the face of boxing. Okay. You can do what you want. Why didn't Canelo fight Jamal Charlo instead of Jaime Munguia?
Oh, okay. They wouldn't give him to him. Yeah. I agree with you on that. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, we can't act like these things don't exist. The business of boxing. So what I was asking you when you didn't hear me, the reason I say Shakur ain't serious because Shakur signed a J Prince for life. So I would ask you, good brother, can you give me the fighter that's under J Prince that ain't with Top Rank?
Oh, you mean okay, just fighters in general? No.
So do we really believe he about to go test some free agency or some shit? We really believe in that he about to go testing free agency or shit, or we think he's signing back to Top Rank? What we think he doing?
I believe this is what I believe. I believe what you believe that he is gonna sign back with Top Rank. I believe that, but I'm just getting to the fact like you be on the YouTube and everything, making it seem like he's just gonna duck Tank, and I don't believe he's ducking Tank. But
I'm saying that whatever he decides to do will be what he really wants. We can't just listen to his words. We can't just watch his tweets. Whatever he decides to do, because he won't Loma, he won't Navarrete, he won't Tank, he won't Devin, he won't Ryan. Well, all them niggas fight on different promotional companies, and you about to be a free agent. So whichever one you decide, that's who you really wanted to fight.
This is what I think. This would make the most sense. Since you want to be undisputed, go get those belts. And plus, Loma is of age, bro. He gonna be out of here. He gonna be out of boxing in a minute. So it do make sense for him to go after Loma and things of that nature, and Navarrete, get that 2-fight deal out the way, and then go look at Tank to get that.
I ain't got no problem with that. I have no issue with that. Just don't tell me Tank is ducking them in. I ain't got no problem. Go collect your belts.
Okay,
that's a good deal. Loma and Navarrete, those are really good fights. Just don't be in the midst of it. Just don't do the Devin Haney shit. Every time you got a fight coming up, I'm fighting Loma because Tank ducked me. Tank don't want no smoke, so I'm fighting Loma. Oh, I'm fighting motherfucking Navarrete because Tank ducked me. Nah, homeboy, you had an opportunity. You said you was a free agent, and you took your ass back over to the Top Rank. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. That's all.
I don't think he's gonna do that. Shakur been on record saying he thinks the Tank fight gonna happen. He believes the Tank.
But he's accusing him. He's accusing him of ducking right now while saying he want to go get other belts first at the same time.
You talking about that Floyd video, right?
I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about on Twitter right now. He's saying he ducking him right now while also saying that he want other fights first.
You did catch me. He be saying, "You're right, okay."
So Tank is ducking me, but I want to go get these other belts first.
I don't think neither one is ducking either though.
All right, that's cool, bro. Let me get back to this Ryan Garcia shit though. But you always welcome to come up here, Dre. I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, you too, man. Salute to you, man.
All right, man. Shout out to the homie Dre, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate you coming up, bro. Let me fix the background back. All right, so back on this Ryan Garcia shit, bro. This shit is not gonna play out how my homie Rolo in the photo on. I see him in the building. Rolo, what's up, boy? Salute to you. It's not gonna play out how Nick J wants it. I see you in the chat. Salute. Queens of Boxing Talk. Y'all go check him out. My homie BF was cooking earlier. Salute to him. It's not gonna go how you want it, bro. I'm just preparing y'all. This boy about to get off. They laying the foundation and they got the game plan and they got that bitch from Oscar Valdez, bro. They gonna do the same Oscar Valdez play, and Mauricio Suleiman is gonna, along with Oscar De La Hoya, it's gonna help them sweep this shit, and it's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be bad. And May 22nd, motherfuckers, make sure you tune in to YouTube. I believe what's the day? The 8th. It's gonna be a Wednesday. YouTube gonna go dumb. YouTube gonna go dumb. And you got the lady that just quit the New York State Athletic Commission. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's gonna be bad. I'm telling y'all. That boy ain't finna get no punishment. He ain't about to get no punishment. Because and what I would call on as a boxing fan, if you're gonna use a motherfucking testing agency like a VADA, like a USADA, like a WADA, then what they find should be the findings, bro. You should go based off of what they find. If they find that a motherfucker had this shit in their system, you punish them. Plain and simple. And if you VADA, you clean up your protocols to make it to where motherfuckers have to provide you the shit that they taking ahead of time. And then if you come back with some shit and they claim contamination, you test the shit that they provided for you ahead of time. It's not that hard to fix. But because of these fucking loopholes, that boy gonna skate. 214 East Dallas Boxing in their bid with the 5-piece, no super chat. Say salute, bro. That boy gonna skate, man. That boy gonna skate. They're not punishing Ryan. WBC ain't punishing Ryan. They ain't punish Valdez, bro. They ain't punish Canelo. That boy ain't punishing, man. Creole the Traveler say, if that's true, what's next for Haney? Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin. Mandatory fight, good fight back. You don't have to worry about him hurting you. No power. Good experience against the Southpaw. It'll be a boxing match. Devin needs a boxing match. Devin Haney needs a fucking boxing match. He don't need a fight or nothing that can turn into it, bro. He needs a boxing match, people. He needs a boxing match. He needs Sandor Martin. And I'm still going to be looking like when Sandor Martin land a straight left hand, I'm going to be looking, you all right? But Sandor Martin makes the most sense to me, in my personal opinion. Which sucks because, you know, free TV, not being big no more. It's crazy. We got Public Enemy #1 with the 2-piece in the super chat. No bias channel. Love it. Man, listen, I got my biases, but I'm going to be fair, though. And to me, I see you backstage. I got you. Give me a second. To me, I don't think we should be giving Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt. He hasn't earned it. He doesn't deserve it. And #2, I need everyone to remember that we're relying on the WBC and the New York State Athletic Commission to lay down the punishment on Ryan Garcia and not VADA. So regardless of what VADA finds, it's going to be up to motherfuckers that you know are corrupt. So good luck with that shit. Good luck with it. We got my homie Crown Jewel in the building. What's up with it, homie?
What's good, man? Hey,
Chill.
KO, I agree with a lot of what you're saying. You see, if you see my comments, and it's not that I'm disagreeing with you. I'm just talking about procedurally things that may be flawed that would allow this to happen. And like I said, I mean, I think we put a lot of faith in VADA. We got to remember, the commissions don't require VADA testing. The V in VADA stands for voluntary. Like, fighters don't have to test it. If it was up to the WBC
100%.
or the commission, there would be no testing. It would be just straight regular urine drug testing. There would be no PED testing. So they're not going to have real strict requirements for tests that they don't even require. And the reason why they don't require them is because they're too expensive. And if they required them, there would be no fights promoted, because the guys that don't make millions of dollars don't generate enough money to be able to afford that testing. But I'm going to say this, though, and I hope my guy's family don't mind me saying this, but this has sparked a lot of memories for me. And if you look historically, almost all the fighters that have popped dirty in recent years have all been signed to Golden Boy and have all been either of Mexican descent or on the West Coast. And this really makes me think of my stablemate, Levander Johnson, who was killed by Jesus Chavez while defending his IBF lightweight title on a Golden Boy card against a fighter that was signed to Golden Boy.
Damn.
I'm not saying. Good night. I'm not saying that's a guarantee that what happened. I'm just saying it brings skepticism, and I mean it's something rough to look at when you look time after time after time. Fighters pop dirty, and they're either Mexican from the West Coast and signed to Golden Boy every time. That's a whole lot of coincidence, bro.
Yeah, I don't believe in coincidences, dog.
You and me both. And I mean,
I don't believe in no damn coincidence, dog, at all.
Twice my boy fought for the IBF title on Golden Boy cards, and both times against a Mexican who he started off beating early. They took tremendous shots from him, outlasted him, and got him late. And I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And I'm biased in that because, like I said, that's my stablemate. We sparred hundreds, if not thousands, of rounds together. But it just makes me look at, like, I want to see, like, I don't want to say damn this Ryan investigation because it is important, but I want to see an overall investigation. I want to know why this keeps happening with Golden Boy fighters that are of Mexican descent or from the West Coast. I need answers.
Because you gotta, so to me, and this is just some character shit, man, and this is just, you know, how life is in general, and I'm sure you'll understand this too. Look who the figurehead and the leader of that company is. Look at how he living. So what type of people you think he gonna sign?
Yeah, I think it's even deeper than that, bro. Because
look at Oscar De La Hoya and what type of lifestyle and what he into. So
I got you. But I think it's even deeper than that. Like, I've been reading since I've seen this. Like I said, this is my guy that this happened to. So I've been reading. And I've come across stuff where they talk about, you know, IV rinses that they have in Mexico to flush this shit out your system and all kinds of stuff. And I'm sitting there like, damn, man. Do I really want to believe that the only guys that are doing this from Golden Boy or from Mexico are the ones that got caught? You know what I mean? And like I said, in all these other fights, if they're not making millions, there is no VADA testing because they can't afford it. The commission doesn't require it. There is no blood testing. There's none of that. For 99.9% of fights in boxing. And prior to Floyd, it was 100% of fights didn't have it. So if you didn't take something that was detectable in your urine, you weren't going to get popped.
That's like, crazy. They need to clean that shit up. And that's what I was alluding to, bro. And that's what I was saying about how, number one, VADA, the WBC and the sanction by the commission, like you said, they don't even have to. They can just say, "Fuck what you found. We ain't gonna punish them." They don't even have to punish them, bro.
You got to understand that they don't even in the commission's rules and the WBC's rules, they don't have to test.
Yeah, it's
up to the fighters to say, you know what, I wanna show the world I'm clean, so I'm going to enroll in VADA. No one can make you enroll in VADA.
Facts,
It's
bro.
not required. So you know what I mean? That's like, unfortunately, I think we're sitting around waiting for, like, that's like a private security company, right? And they're hired to work certain concerts, right? And then there are concerts that happen that don't have that security company, and some that do. And then, you know, the ones that do, something happens. One of the ones that do, something happens, and we expect that the local municipality is going to go with that security company's recommendation for the person that got caught doing something wrong. And really, the municipality is going to be like, hold on, you're not our employee. You're a private entity that we don't even require your work. We don't even sanction your work. You're giving nothing more than a suggestion.
They
wrong.
using VADA just to make themselves look clean while still keeping loopholes in place and keeping certain rules in place to where they can still do what the fuck they want to do. It's just an illusion, bro. It's an illusion. Like VADA is just there so they can say we're getting people tested, we're doing this, we're trying to clean up the sport, the WBC clean boxing program, and then right in the middle of that clean boxing program, they can say, well, we can also choose to take your findings at our own discretion, and then do what we want with them. Like, it's crazy, bro.
You're still giving them too much credit, bro. Because they're not even using VADA. Again, it's the fighters that are deciding to use VADA. Yeah. Floyd started with the anti-doping. It's voluntary anti-doping agency. That means two fighters in their contract that has nothing to do with the WBC, nothing to do with the commission, agree to take anti-doping testing. The commission,
when in reality,
are involved in that.
They just need to make the shit. They need to make the shit mandatory, bro.
But the problem is, if you make it mandatory, your club level shows, they got $4,000 and $5,000 purses. They can't afford VADA testing. There would be no fights except mega fights.
At least for the big time fights is what I'm saying. If there's certain fight, once you reach a certain level or a certain threshold, and you're fighting for a championship, like, can we at least get the championship fights and the title eliminators and the secondary title fights? Can we at least get those to start off with, bro?
KO, I'm gonna tell you why that will be hard. And I agree with you. I'm not fighting against you. I'm just speaking to the legality of it, right? I wish it could, but you can't. You know why? Because the guys that have to take the test that don't want to take it will then sue for discrimination. And what you got to remember is, not everybody fighting for a world title is fighting for major money. I got friends that fought in world title eliminators for $30,000. I got friends that fought for world titles for $50,000. A lot of people don't understand that in boxing, until Al Heyman, and a lot of these guys aren't making mega money. This is why they tried to get a RICO case against Al Heyman, because he was overpaying fighters. But less than 1% of fighters become millionaires. It's just the money. We want to save sport, yes, but unfortunately, they allow these testing agencies and laboratories to set their prices so high that boxing really can't afford it, unless you're not just being a world champion, unless you're fighting in mega fights. That's why Floyd was the first one, because he was the only one that had the kind of money where he could say, go ahead and take this little bit of money from me and do this testing for me and my opponent. Most fighters can't afford that.
That's 100. That I agree. I hear everything you're saying. I don't disagree with you either. But if we, like, this is certain shit that should just happen, though, bro.
You're right.
Like you said, you got a homie that died in the ring, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, died in the ring. Like, so this is shit that if they can't even do this, then what's the point of this fucking sport? Like, at the bare minimum, bro, you should be able to go in there and know that you fighting another man on an even playing field with no bullshit involved, bro. At the very least, if they can't even do that, what's the point of this shit?
And you know what? While we're talking, I actually thought of a way where it can happen, and the only way it probably can happen is if the federal government gets involved and kind of caps what they can charge for these damn tests, because there's no way the test should cost that much anyway. But if they could regulate the cost of the tests and make it cost effective and couple it into the promoter's fees that he pays to the commission to have the fight, then it will be a lot easier. But as long as it's a private company paying another private company, it's going to cost. Listen, the head of VADA is Dr. Margaret Goodman. She was the boxing physician for the Nevada State Athletic Commission prior to starting VADA. You think she left the State Athletic Commission where she was making great money?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm not, again, I don't disagree. I'm just, in the case of this because we talking about like overall, and I don't disagree with nothing you saying, but just bringing it back to Ryan and Devin, bro. Do you think he gonna get off? Do you think Ryan's gonna get punished, bro?
Yeah, no, he's not gonna get punished. I doubt it. If he gets punished, right, it'll be something like what another fighter got. It'll be like a 6-month punishment, which he wasn't gonna fight over the next 6 months anyway. And what do you do to him? He doesn't have a title that you can strip him of. Like, what are you gonna do? Fine him $1 million? He don't give a shit about that.
If they suspend him for 6 months, will they overturn the Can't they overturn the decision?
If they strip him for 6 months, it'll become a no contest.
Well, I think that's the least that should happen, but I don't even trust that shit, bro.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I think it's a good possibility that could happen, but I ain't gonna front. I'm at the point now, and I jumped out the window saying, the hell with Ryan if he's hot, lifetime ban. But it's so much crap in the game now where on both sides, I don't know what to believe. It don't look like the New York State Athletic Commission's moving right. We can't trust VADA. They helped, Victor Conti helped them build it. Victor Conti is working with Devin Haney. Like, it's so much sauce in the game. I think the federal government, like it did back when Marvin Hagler was being iced out, needs to get involved in boxing and clean this shit up. We can't trust none of them right now. There's none of them that look squeaky clean to me.
I agree with that. I don't trust Ryan. I just can't give Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt because of all the other extra shit, man.
You're right. Me either. But can we give it to Victor Conti?
Like, you damn sure can't give. You can't give him the benefit of the doubt either, bro.
We can't give nobody in this the benefit of the doubt, unfortunately, and that's why, like, in recent days, I stopped being so opinionated. I'm reporting on what's happening, but I stopped being so opinionated. Not because I don't have an opinion, but as soon as you give an opinion, the next day some off the wall information comes out, and you like, damn.
That's where I'm at with it too, bro. I'm like, I'm on Ryan Hellman, and I'm like, yo, this motherfucker might get off.
And then, like I said,
this motherfucker might get off, bro.
I was on him too, right? But then you ask yourself, what's up with the commissioner deciding to resign suddenly and give the excuse, I got to go take care of my elderly parents? You didn't have elderly parents 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It don't look right.
None of this shit look right, bro.
Nah, and I'm like I said, I've been in boxing since I was 7 years old. Trust me, I've seen the craziest of the crazies, but I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this. And it's just like, unfortunately, boxing was ran for the most part for a long time by the underworld, and the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Shout out to the homie Ty French with the 5-piece and super chat says that's where the fans come in, but these goofballs don't stand together and pool our resources and say we won't stand for it, but tribalism rules. Shaking my head. I don't agree. I don't disagree with you, Ty French. My issue is people are so quick to get on Ryan Garcia and what's the word? And support Ryan Garcia because they don't fuck with Devin.
And unfortunately, it ain't even because of Devin.
People are so quick to be on the side of Devin Haney because they don't fuck with Ryan Garcia. What I'm saying is consistency is key. The moment that Canelo popped dirty, or the moment that any of these other fighters, Oscar Valdez popped dirty, they got heavy criticism. Heavy criticism. For the first time, I'm seeing Ryan Garcia be in a position where people are giving him sympathy without all of the facts coming out. And then every time he talks about it, it looked like the motherfucker's lying to you, bro.
You're right, but here's the problem, KO. Do you think he'd have this sympathy if Bill Haney wasn't running around before the fight saying, I'm sending my son to kill him? It's hard to feel bad for somebody that's running around talking about how they're about to kill their opponent, and they don't care how it looks. They double down on it. They don't care how the public takes it. They don't care how the media takes it. That's like a notorious gangster who's violated and goes to the law. Nobody gives a damn. You was out here talking this gangster shit a month ago. People ain't gonna feel bad for you, bro. And unfortunately, his father put his foot in his mouth. And I'm not saying it's right, but his father put his foot in his mouth for coming up to the fight. And what it did was set it up for Ryan to have leniency. Because you said everything you shouldn't have said. You said, I'm sending my son to kill you. And then they run around talking about, damn, he tried to kill me. We want to attempt murder. No, you said you were going there to attempt murder. Like and unfortunately, like I said, unfortunately, some of us use social media wrong, and we don't want to deal with the consequences that come with what we say on social media. And the reality is, this would be a whole different conversation if they weren't behaving the way they behaved leading up to the fight. It just sucks. Like
I would ask you and anybody listening though, should it matter though if the motherfucker pop dirty? I hear that. So like if it's the weight shit, like I'm with everybody. Like, nah, bro. First of all, he signed for the weight. So he got $1.5 million for the weight. So I don't give a fuck about that shit. And he was talking all that big boy shit. He got his ass whooped. But when the man popped dirty after that, it's still like, nah, fuck all that. You was talking crazy. You was doing this. Is it still that? Even if you done popped dirty?
For me, no. But for a lot of people, yes. And unfortunately, like I said, I don't know if you've seen my comment. And like I said, all I can do is guess at this point because of all the crazy information coming out. But I analyzed everything that's said on both sides, right? And I heard Ryan say, believe me, y'all, I tried. I can't get lower than 143. I tried. My body won't let me, right? And he's also said, I didn't train as well as I should. My conditioning wasn't what it could have been. He did that
shit on purpose, though.
No, he has, but I'm just let me finish. And so, you know, I look and I say, damn, he did fight. I just look at what he said and then I find evidence to back it up, right? He could only fight in spurts. I didn't think he was in great condition prior to him saying that because I'm like, he's only fighting in spurts. He can only fight in spurts. He doesn't have great conditioning, right? He came in heavy. I know people, you know what I mean, who cheat and take diuretics, water pills and diet pills to lose weight. What it looks like now, and like I said, I'm just guessing, I think he did bullshit through training a lot. I think he waited to the last minute to get the weight off. I think when the 3 pounds is nothing. He was probably 15, 16 pounds overweight a week before the fight, as big as we've seen him looking, right? I think he probably went to some over-the-counter dietary supplements to drain water out of his body and lose weight and pop hot that way. But that's still illegal because it's illegal to use diuretics and it's illegal to use certain weight loss pills. So, you know what I mean? That's still not an excuse, but I'm thinking that's what it is now. I think it's less performance enhancing and more he took shortcuts and tried to take dietary supplements to take off the weight at the last minute. Couldn't get, but so small. You know, so you think the contamination?
You think the contamination shit is gonna be what it is then?
Yeah, because I've been reading up on it all.
You think that he took some shit that had Osterin in it?
Yeah, because I read up on Osterin all day today, and not just with regards to boxing. This is WADA. This is talking about track athletes and all these different athletes that keep popping hot for it because they keep taking these dietary supplements that are over the counter. And then they say, well, why would it be in a dietary supplement? And it's not by mistake either for the company. But people then say, well, why would it be in these over-the-counter supplements and it's not in the ingredients? The same reason why people run around here putting fentanyl in weed. Sometimes people want their products to work better than it's supposed to, so you keep using it and it sells more. And if you actually knew what was in it, you probably wouldn't use it. The same reason why they got addictive chemicals in Chick-fil-A's nuggets and nobody knows it. To keep you coming back.
That shit ain't even chicken. Shit.
No.
Some of that shit don't even be chicken. Shout out to Todd French with the 2 piece in the Super Chat. He says, Fix was already in it didn't matter what Bill said. So he's saying that the fix is already in for Ryan. Now, the other side of that, though, Todd, the motherfucker, that ref was highly in favor of Devin. So, and one of
And
them
I hate to
cards
say
was
this.
janky to the motherfucker, too. Shout out to Todd French with the 2-piece in super chat again. He says, it's illegal to use Osterin. Come on, man. LOL. Wow. Yeah, Osterin is a no top. Like, you can't have that shit in your system at all, bro.
And it's man-made. You're right. You're right.
Can't
And
have
it's
that
up to
shit in your
you.
system at all.
It's up to you to know what you put in your body. Absolutely. And what you just said about the referee, Harvey Dock, unfortunately, he's from Jersey. And I love him to death. He's actually worked one of my second pro fight was ref by Harvey Dock. I actually like Harvey Dock a lot. But I will say, if you want to say the fix was in, Devin don't get out of the 7th round without Harvey Dock. Was that not a fix? I love Harvey, but I can't lie. He is solely responsible for Devin making it out of that 7th round. 2 knockdowns that weren't counted, a long count, a point taken away when Devin was excessively hold, ignored Doc's commands 4 or 5 times to release the clinch. After he told Devin to break the hold 4 or 5 times and he didn't, Ryan clips Devin to get him off him, and he takes a point from
I'm
Ryan.
with you. I'm with you. I
So-
said the same thing. Shit, they better thank him he got out there 7th round. I've been said that too. You cooking. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So if we gonna say the fix is in, it was in both ways then.
The shit is just it's so tainted because of this damn drug test, bro.
Yeah.
If we can figure out what the fuck is going on, and the part that's disheartening to me more than anything is, no matter what the outcome is, it's gonna be some gray area either way, and we not never gonna know what the fuck really happened because of all the loopholes and all the bullshit that's in boxing. We not gonna know, bro.
We're not.
If you're smart enough, if you're intelligent enough, and if you're well spoken enough, and if you do just enough research and just enough fact checking, you'll be able to argue whatever side of this argument that you want to argue when the time comes on May 22nd. Once they test the B sample and they decide to punish Ryan or not punish Ryan, you'll be able to argue whatever you want to argue conveniently based on how you feel that day, bro.
You're right, and I would ask this question, and like I said, not that it matters. If it's illegal, right? But I would just ask this question on a performance enhancing tip, right? If he was negative 17 days out, so you believe that he took it somewhere between 16 days out and 2 days prior, and it was so little in it that it's a billionth of a gram. How much could he have taken to change his performance?
I don't know. The motherfucker could have been microdosing. He could have. I'm not a fucking what's the word? I'm not a scientist or nothing. I just know that he could have took it the day after he tested, and he could have and could have never took it again for 2 weeks. Like I just don't know. I don't know, but I'll be willing to bet that if they tested him on the 18th instead of the 19th, it would have been more. If he tested on the 17th instead of 19th, it would have been more. Like I would I just don't think negligence is an excuse. Like that. He's supposed to know. He has enough money to get his shit tested before he starts taking it to make sure that it's not tainted. And he can just take whatever he needs to take, make sure it's not on the list, have it tested first, and then go from there.
I agree with you.
He didn't do that. So he left himself open to this shit. And then, like I said, bro, like I can't give somebody like him the benefit of the doubt, because I know he said post or pre-fight that he did everything he could to make weight and all that shit, but he's also on record saying that he didn't, and that he did the shit on purpose. And like, what do you think? I'm crazy? I'm gonna drain myself? No, I'm coming to win the fight. I'm trying to win by any means necessary. So we can't go off of his word that he tried to make weight, when I know for a fact that 2 of his 3 fights before that, he missed the weight too. He just changed it at the last minute to cover it up.
You're right. And he also said he smoked weed every day. And we saw him smoking weed. And anybody that smoked weed, no, he don't even know how to smoke weed. He wasn't inhaling shit.
He didn't even inhale the shit right, bro.
He was smoking that shit like it was a cigarette. Back he
was letting the smoke out. You ain't supposed to let the smoke out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Allegedly.
But what I'm speaking to, KO, is yes, I agree with you. What's in your body, you're hot. I'm speaking to the people that saying, see, This is why he was able to knock Devin down. See, this is why the fight ended up the way it did. What I'm just saying, I don't know if we can really look at that logically. If he was clean 17 days prior, he had less than 1 billionth of a gram 2 days, a day prior. I don't know that you can take something within 2 weeks, have it out of your system, and it benefits you that much. As far now, what I did read up on about it is what it does is while you're losing weight, Osterin particularly does this. While you're losing weight, it will force your body to hold on to muscle while losing fat and water. So again, that's why I think it's a weight loss thing. But maybe allowed him to.
Even if it is, that shit still ain't right. Because
It's not.
you getting an advantage in losing weight, and that's one of the hardest things a fighter can do. You know that.
Absolutely. And it's not. But what I'm saying is it didn't make him stronger. It may have stopped him from getting as weak. But again, I think this is just me. And I told you, I messed up my heart for a little bit by draining weight to fight. So
yeah,
I don't agree with it. I think we can kill all of that when it comes to that by just saying there is no more day prior weigh-ins. There is no more dehydrating yourself 15, 20 pounds for rehydrating the fight. You weigh in the day of the fight and you fight in your correct weight class, and we don't have to deal with any of this shit at all.
I'm with you. That would be too much like right though.
Devin, go ahead and fight at 154 because that's where the fuck you belong.
That'd be too much like right. Fighters ain't trying to do that shit. People only want to pick it because people only want to pick and choose what part of the sport. People only want the sport to benefit what's good for them. So a big fighter trying to cut down a bunch of weight is not gonna like that. But motherfuckers, motherfuckers that's small, they'll be cool with that. But the main thing for me is they gotta clean up this testing shit, bro.
They do.
They gotta make it more concrete, and they gotta put us in a position where we can confidently say, nah, this guy's clean, or nah, this guy's dirty, instead of allowing these sanctioning bodies and these commissions to put us in a situation where a motherfucker could get off and be dirty than a motherfucker.
And the way to do that, to me, the only way they're gonna do it is to take it out of a private company's hands, hire scientists for a unilateral commission, and have the same unilateral commission that works for the boxing commission, not a private company. That way you can control the costs, test it, and everybody's going to the same place for testing, and it's required. But as long as it's a money-making thing, and like I said, I don't know if you heard me because I got a phone call. Don't think Dr. Margaret Goodman, who used to be the physician for the new Nevada State Athletic Commission, left her post where she was making probably mid six figures as the doctor there to start a private company in anti-doping to make regular money. They're charging crazy because they want to make crazy money.
They charging crazy because they paying their employees crazy. Shout out Big Supreme with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says IGF-1 LR3 is an anabolic hormone legal in Mexico. Damn, Big Supreme. I don't even know what the fuck R2D2 3245. I don't even know what the hell you talking about, bro. I don't even know what that shit is. D1, what's up? And y'all, the panel is open, by the way. So anybody want to come up here and cook, man, y'all welcome to come up here and cook. Panel is open. I got the link pinned in the chat. Is the link pinned in the chat? I think the link is pinned in the chat.
I got it out the chat.
Yeah, but I didn't have it pinned. But yeah, okay, it's pinned in the chat. So anybody want to come up and talk boxing with us, man? Y'all are more than welcome. Y'all are more than welcome to come up here, man. We about to cook for a couple more hours. So y'all are more than welcome to come and enjoy the show and enjoy the boxing talk with us. And Crown Jewel agrees with me. He thinks Ryan is gonna get off too. I like to hear from some people that don't think Ryan is gonna get off. Or that on the other side of this argument, or whatever y'all want to talk about for the rest of the show, we can talk about. We got Casino in the building. What's up, bro?
What's happening with it, man?
Chilling. What you got, man? What's happening?
Shoot, man. I just
I think you froze up, bro.
He broke it down. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good now. Go ahead.
No, but Crown Jewel broke it down perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like he understand every side of the situation. You know, he understand how the Devin fans feel. He understand you know, like everybody feel about the situation. He know what's going on.
Already, we got Terrence in the building. Terrence, what's up?
Yo, what up, knockout?
Chilling. What you got, man? What you got for the show?
No, I'm just saying, like, to his point that he was making. That's what they were saying. They were saying that they don't even label the ostarine stuff on some supplements. And this article is going back to 2017, so it's not. These weren't things that people didn't already know.
Yeah,
That
fact.
supplement that
100%.
supplement companies that have been doing this, putting that stuff in supplements. So, the thing about it is, I mean, like with regards to Ryan, as they said, if it's truly in his system, whether it's intentional or not, you do your penalty, and that's it, and you move on. Now, obviously, if he meant to do it, that is worse, but we'll never know because we will never know how much he had. I mean, how much it was in the system. Even if he had a little bit in the system, they'll still say they're just masking it, and maybe you had something else. You know, it'll never end. But I just say, do his time, do his penalty, and then I think we should just move on because, as he mentioned, I
As
don't think
long as there
whatever.
is a penalty, bro. As long as there's a penalty, then we good.
Well,
The problem is gonna be
It'll be a slap on the wrist, bro.
Vada can decide whatever the fuck they want. It's gonna be up to the WBC, dog. That's the problem. Like it's gonna be up to the WBC, and I already watched them not punish Valdez, bro.
Bro, how does the WBC punish Ryan? They can't. He doesn't hold their belt, has no desire to get their belt. The only one that can punish Ryan is the commission.
But
they can suspend him.
Doesn't VADA give their findings to the WBC and then they give them to the commission since the WBC sanctioned the fight?
That's
or
true.
Do they give it directly to the commission?
They give it directly to the commission and the WBC.
So WBC is gonna give the they're gonna give the the suggestion, right? The recommendation.
They can't. That's up to the commission. The commission dictates punishment. The only thing the WBC can do is strip a fighter if they're the champ, or not allow them to fight for a belt. They have no real authority.
Yeah, that boy about to get off, man.
Yeah, they have no real authority over a fighter. No sanctioning body does. They're another private company that fighters pay to. The fighters pay to wear their belt. They're just a private company. The only people that can punish Devin is the commissioner that just resigned. That's who I'm not Devin. The only person that can punish Ryan is the commissioner that just resigned or her replacement. The WBC has nothing on Ryan. What are you going to tell him? He can't fight for your title that he already said he didn't want to fight for and didn't make weight to fight for?
I heard that, bro. This shit, it's a dirty game, bro. This shit is like it should be cut and dry, and the shit is not. And it's really irritating as a fight fan. Rodzilla, what's up, man?
Salute, KO. Salute to the panel, man. I'm just getting in, bro, so I missed most of the cook, dog. But I don't know who to believe, KO. Bill, hey.
That's what this shit'll do to you, bro.
How many times I done got up here, bro, and got cooked? I done got cooked in the comments and on the panel, bro, defending these cats, bro. And now it's kind of looking like Ryan might get off.
It's gonna get off, bro.
For sure. And Devin ain't gonna have that bro. So they just gonna have to deal with it. He just gonna have to take that B side to get his A side back. He gonna have to fight Sandor Martin in Spain to bounce back from this shit, KO. I don't know.
The problem is, bro, is that Ryan Garcia, he's just so untrustworthy, right? And VADA is so untrustworthy, and these commissions are so untrustworthy.
Yep.
So you sit back and you forced to just pick a side, and a lot of times people pick the side that's of their favorite fighter or of the person that they, if I don't like this fighter more, then I'm gonna take the other fighter's side. When in reality, I just can't trust a motherfucker that comes up with all these lame excuses, that's lying to us left and right, that's telling us all these things that don't make no sense. I just can't fuck with them. I can't trust. So I'm going to err on the side of not believing that motherfucker until the shit come back. But
Yeah,
then
I
when I
got you.
see that motherfucker, I watched the commission in Arizona let Valdez fight because he said had some teeth, and they still let him fight, and he kept his champion. Didn't nobody do shit.
KO.
So it's crazy, bro. Yeah, what's up?
In all fairness, though, to everything you said, historically, New York has had a very good commission. So I don't want to come out there right now and say, oh, the commission is corrupt. They've had one of the better commissions in the country for a very long time. So I think they do deserve the benefit of the doubt because historically, New York, Nevada, Jersey have had some of the strongest commissions that we've had in boxing.
That's true. We'll see what they do with this one because they on the clock for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Antho, what's up?
What's up with it, man? Shout
Tell him
out
what
to the
you got.
panel. Shout out to you. You already know. Yeah, man. But
Cracking up.
my whole thing is, bro. Like I said, bro. Like me personally, just my honest opinion. I feel like I've been saying. I feel like the nigga was just Ryan was just on some bullshit leading up to the fight. The 3 pounds. I feel y'all, but that billionth of a gram shit, bro. Like I don't think if I don't think like I said, I'm gonna sit back. I ain't gonna say he did it or he didn't. I'm gonna just sit back. I said this. I'm gonna just sit back and chill, let that shit play out. And at the end of the day, now after the fight, when you look at all the shit that's being said and about this shit, it's like motherfuckers is backpedaling off Ryan. The main motherfuckers is backpedaling. He the one that's standing on business. Like, bro, I ain't cheat. I can't. How can y'all get like? I understand people say y'all supposed to know what you put in your body. I don't drink milk. I don't drink regular milk. I drink the little almond milk shit. So if I go to the grocery store and I'm trusting the maker of almond milk to not have lactose in my shit, and I drink that shit and I get fucked up. Who fault is that? That's not my fault. That's not my fault at all. I'm looking at the ingredients and it's saying lactose not in this motherfucker, but it is in that motherfucker. Hell no. Like that's why I say, bro. At the end of the day, all this shit some bullshit.
But
All this
professional
shit.
athletes are held to a different standard, unfortunately.
I
Even the
understand.
ones that
I
don't have the means
understand
to
that.
find out.
I understand that, but it's like, damn, bro. If I'm going to GMC getting a dietary supplement to lose this weight, and they got some bullshit up in this hole that's not on the ingredients, come on, bro.
Well, there's a
Already.
plenty of products at
Let
GNC
me
that are
let me
illegal for
let me
boxers
let
to
me
use.
pass it around, y'all, so I can
Uh,
open up the panel. Let me keep it going. We got manager Marty in the building. What's up, man?
Yo, salute. I hear a lot of
Marty,
feedback. And what's good? I hear a lot of feedback in somebody's background. I don't know if somebody muted because I can't. It's a lot of feedback. There y'all go. Salute to everybody on the panel. First and foremost, Knockout. Appreciate you for having me on.
Yes,
Everybody in
sir.
the chat. Anybody in the chat that's acknowledging me. I appreciate everybody on the panel. Um, Real quick, because I saw Big Supreme and I see my name on the screen now. So I heard you a little earlier when I first got on Knockout. You said you'd never heard of the ABCDEFG, which was
Yeah, he
IGF.
said I'll read it for you. He say
Okay.
with Big Supreme with the 2 pieces in the Super J said Marty salute breakdown 1GF1IR3. We need answers.
All right. So it's very simple. IGF-1 LR3. It stands for insulin growth factor 1 LR3. It is a undetectable performance enhancement drug. There is no test for it, according to what Victor Conti stated on Jason Whitlock's channel, which I basically did a reaction video to it a few weeks back. He said it is more powerful than growth hormone. You can purchase it over the counter. You can purchase it at any pharmacy in Mexico. You can purchase it online. I just told you there is undetectable. There is no test for it, and there's never been a test for it. So anybody can be on the insulin growth factor 1, LR3. In fact, that's some of the insulin that was used when Victor Conte created the cream and the clear, that testosterone stuff that basically made all of his steroids at the time undetectable. I don't know if you all saw the Netflix documentary Hall of Shame. It was the insulin like substance where it would look like it was in like an eye drops where you can actually drip it underneath your tongue, and that was a substance that's making these PEDs undetectable. But in any regard, to my point about this whole thing with testing, I've already shared, you know, what my take is on the whole thing. But I will say this, and I made this point earlier on my channel, and I'll be quiet and let somebody else speak. When we look at the protocol, Ryan Garcia was tested the day before and the day of the fight. We don't know if Devin Haney was tested the day before or the day of, but we do know as of right now, Ryan Garcia was tested on the 19th and the 20th. My deal is this with the testing protocol. If safety is the number one precautionary measures that should be taken in these type of situations where we have the testing agency receiving the results back within 72 hours, which is a total of 3 days. If you test an athlete like they did Ryan Garcia on April the 3rd, he was negative. Then you test them again on the 19th, 16th, and 17 days later, and he tests positive. Within 3 days, the fight will go on. So let's just say that some of these benefits that Ryan Garcia or any fighter for that matter achieve them, and the opponent suffer the consequences of them. So if you're going to test a fighter the day before and the day of, knowing that you're going to get the results 3 days later, and of course that's after the damage has been done in a fight, why not test the fighters if you're going to test them on the day of and the day before? Hell, test them the whole week. Get them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then the day of on Saturday. That way it won't be a large gap where a fighter can taper off. You know, if and I'm not accusing Ryan Garcia, I'm just saying we know he tested positive, but if you look at the timeline of how to dope properly, you have to cycle on and off between 10 and 14 days. Well, he already elapsed that. And so now his test negative, then he turned around 16 days later and positive. So if you're going to do this protocol, then you might as well just for the whole week test them of the fight I'm talking about, because then if someone tests positive, let's just say someone tests positive 2 days before the fight, guess
You
what
catch
happened?
it before the fight.
There you go. And then the opponent don't have to suffer the consequences of being in there with somebody who's damaging them. And that's
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
one.
talking about.
You 100% right on that. I said that shit when it first happened. What's the point of testing a motherfucker and they still get the fight anyway?
But so
It
what
makes
I'm being
it
what I'm
makes sense.
what I totally agree with you. And guess what? I'm gonna say this, and this is my opinion. This is not a fact. So please, people, don't do a reaction video dissing me. This is just my opinion. I believe once Ryan Garcia missed weight that morning, I believe a
Mhm.
phone call was made to sick the hound dogs don't even test him.
Oh, conspiracy theory already. Already.
And
Salute
I'm
to
gonna
you,
be
man.
quiet. And I'm gonna be
Nah,
quiet. You
nah,
feel
you
me?
good, you good.
All right.
Let me pass it around so we can open the panel up. Paid in full. What's up? Paid in full, you there?
I'm good, bro. I'm
Yeah,
just
what you
here,
got,
Mike. I'm
man?
just here to talk. I'm just here. I
Okay.
just said it was a lot of BS. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cook too long or whatever. But like I said, I ain't want. I just want to stay neutral in the situation, bro. Just because, like, man, you don't never know which way that shit can go. And like, I don't want to place a guilty coat on a person. You know what I'm saying? If they really didn't know that shit was in their system. But I mean, shit. That's why I just said I was gonna wait till till they get done with the results and shit, results, everything come back. Then I was gonna make my judgment.
Yeah,
So that's
I
where I'm
feel
at with it.
I understand where you was coming from, bro. And my whole thing is as I research more and more and more,
Hmm.
you can't even trust the shit that they gonna come back with.
No, for real. And that, as
You
I'm
can't
listening
even
to
trust
y'all
the
break
shit
that
'cause
shit,
yeah, cause
as I'm
this
listening to
motherfucker
y'all,
over here, this motherfucker over here, Vada, like number one, Vada, the commission don't have to go with what they find. Vada could do all this research, test all these supplements, say this motherfucker dirty, and they could be like, shit, we don't care, we ain't gonna do nothing. Or they could say we did all this shit and this motherfucker clean. They gonna be like, we still gonna suspend them. They could like what Vada do don't even matter, bro.
nah,
Like
for
that shit
real,
don't even
for
matter.
real.
Like it's just it
Nah,
makes no
facts though.
sense, bro. Like it's just so whatever they come back with, it's gonna look stupid because you
Nah,
know
you
that
right, bro.
it's some fucked up shit in the game, bro. Like
No, no, you right.
it's just a bad look for the sport that I love, bro, and it's
Nah,
very
for real.
frustrating because
Nah, for
you
real.
like to be able to be like, yo, this motherfucker pop dirty. I can trust this test.
Yeah,
I can trust these results, and so he a cheater. Get him the fuck out of boxing. Or
Nah,
this
for sure.
motherfucker got cleared. He cleared the test. He did this shit. So we know that he's a clean fighter. You can't trust none of this shit, bro.
Nah,
None
that's
of it.
why I said, bro. It's a dirty ass sport, bro. It's a dirty
That
sport.
motherfucker, bro, I'm telling y'all, I think he gonna get off, bro. I think Ryan gonna
I
get off.
think he is too.
I think the
I ain't gonna
motherfucker
lie,
gonna get
but
off.
I think he is.
If Oscar Valdez can get off, Ryan Garcia can get off. Ryan Garcia, if Conor Ben had the worst excuse in the history of doping, bro. And that
He didn't
motherfucker,
get off in Europe though. That's
yeah,
why
he
he's
ain't get
fighting
off
in
in
the
Europe, but
States.
he over here. We talking about America, bro.
Yep, yep.
He over here in America chilling. Dean, what's up, man? Dean hopped off for a second. We got NHA. What's up, bro?
What's the word? How y'all doing?
Chilling. You got a lot of background noise, but go ahead and cook.
I'm driving. Now, I just wanted to point out, 'cause I know people ask us, like, why they, what's the point of testing like the first, like the day of or the day after the fight? But if you're gonna take Victor Connie's word, he came out and said he's like the only reason you really test like the day before, the day after is just you're only testing for like banned substance as far as like like stimulants like weed, coke, and stuff like that. I don't think you really, testing for steroids. I could be wrong, but that's what I took from it. And as far as he we keep saying Ryan might just get away with it, but I wouldn't necessarily say he's gonna get away with it. I would look at it, put it in the same situation. You bring up Valdez, but let's not forget Alicia Baumgarten, situation is very similar. She popped dirty 3 days before the fight. You know what I'm saying? They
But
didn't,
they had her shit like in a house somewhere, right? Her shit wasn't stored properly or some shit, right?
but once they did an investigation, she got cleared that she unintentionally took it. They never said that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have that in the system. I
How
get
can
it.
they? But here's the thing: how do you motherfuckers know what your intent is, bro?
And that's the whole thing.
How do you prove intent?
That
Were
you
you
got
there when he
to.
took the shit? Were you there when the accident happened? Like, man,
KO.
It's all about putting your best defense forward, and that's what you had to do. Alicia Garden had to fight for it. It took months. You get your team. I mean, it's a shady game, but it is what it is. It's not unprecedented. Is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm
Hey,
trying to get
KO.
across.
All right, panel open, bro. What's
Real
up, Carl?
quick, KO.
What's up?
Remember, the burden of proof always lies with the law. So when to be convicted of something in the United States, you have to be found guilty beyond a
This ain't the
reasonable doubt.
law, though. This is sport. This ain't the law.
There's still
I got a
legalities in it.
question.
If you're going to
I got a
convict
question.
somebody of something, they got to be guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. If there's any doubt, you can't find them guilty.
That's a
Shout out
fact.
to Rolo. Rolo say everybody expert now. This situation getting so messy. Yeah, bro. This shit. It just like the shit is getting. I'm getting tired of talking about it. To be real, Rolo. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got my homie Dean back. Dean, what's up, bro?
Hey, yo, what's up, Knockout? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bro. What you got for the show, man?
Hey, man, I'm glad. Yo, shout out to everybody on the panel. Y'all already know I rock with y'all, man. Y'all already know everybody. What's up? Manager Marty is funny. Manager Marty up here because he know what I'm about to say. This is why I be so hard on these testing agencies. If you're not here to do your job, what are you here for? If I cannot trust your testings and your findings, can you please get out the way and let's find some scientists and people that can? That's one thing. But y'all know I got to turn it up a little bit. I'm just saying, y'all, if let's say Ryan did all this.
Yes, sir.
Devin, it's time, man. Listen, Devin, you the best. You the face of boxing. I'm coming around to the Hanos clan and everybody else.
Sarcasm detected. Sarcasm detected. Go
Man,
ahead.
Knockout, make these fights.
Sarcasm detected, but go ahead.
What? Make these fights. So Pitbull Cruz is light work. He ain't nobody, okay? He a flat-footed Mexican. That's an easy belt. And he the B-side. You feel me? So, Al Heyman will send him over there to you. I'm just saying. Sabril Matias, Wasn't we told he should fight? That's what we want next. Sabril Matias. That's what I want next, y'all. Devin, the face of boxing. He only lost because his game plan was off. Okay. Ryan was overweight. You know, he was taking some stuff. Okay, y'all. So Devin ain't no mark on Devin. He only lost because of that. Sabril, I'm just saying he could go fight Sabril Matias. They had the same promotional come. That's by far the easiest fight to make. I mean, it's right there. Sabril been calling a man. You know, when y'all know, when you know you got to call people out and they supposed to fight you because they called you out. So Sabril been calling this man everything under the sun. So, you know, he fight the best legacy, undisputed. I'm just saying, y'all, I want the fight too. So I think we all, as boxing fans, should be pushing for the best fights. And Devin Haney versus Pitbull or Sabril Matias, I'm just saying.
As a
cook.
boxing fan, Dean,
You can
with all
cook.
due
You
respect,
can cook. You can cook with the best of them, Dean. But you suck at sarcasm, bro.
hey Dean,
you can
Dean,
cook with the best of them, but you suck at sarcasm. But let me say this is what you said. Then the panel's open, man. We open for the smoke.
I want to
I'm gonna say
respond
this.
to that too if I can,
I
KO.
got you. No, I got you. You be able to. But I will say this, bro. All of them names and shit, that's cool. But what I don't like, when I heard in Devin Haney's interview that I expressed in the video, I don't like him saying that he don't want to fight Ryan Garcia again. That he don't that because Ryan Garcia was dirty, he want to do something bad to him outside of boxing. I don't want to hear that from the young man. I want him to go Miguel Cotto Margarito on that motherfucker, man. That like if that's really what it was, if he really did that to you and it's like that, go do what Miguel Cotto did to Antonio Margarito. That like I as far as like what he should do next, I think it'd be stupid to fight them people that you mentioned for obvious reasons. He need a boxing match that's gonna be a boxing match. He don't need to be in there with nobody where that shit gonna turn into a fight. Not next. Not for his career, bro. That's not good. But I know why you saying what you're saying, and I agree with you because I ain't seen Devin like usually after every fight he calling out people. He's saying who he want to fight next. I ain't heard him doing that yet. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. Like I don't hear him calling out.
I was just saying.
But I feel you. I want him to get that get back from Ryan Garcia if he lost for all of those reasons that you mentioned. Shout out to Dre's Finest with the 5-piece and Super J says, mark my words, big nephew KO. Ryan will get off. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. These greedy ass sanctioning bodies and commissioners it's only about the dollar. Continue to stay true. Yeah, always, bro. Ryan Garcia ain't earned the benefit of the doubt from me, so I'm gonna be skeptical of his ass until they give me some reason not to. And even when they give me a reason not to, I gotta ask myself if I can believe the shit. But Crown Jewel, what was you about to say, bro? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say to my brother Dean, I agree with 99.9% of your takes. But I love boxing and I love boxers. And even though Devin Haney annoys the hell out of me and Bill Haney annoys me even more, I don't want to see that man fight anybody with too much of a pulse no time soon. He took a hell of an ass whooping on April 20th. He needs some time to gather himself if he's going to come back the same fighter at all. Another tough fight right now might render him out of boxing.
Hey, Crown, Pitbull not a tough fight. Pitbull trash.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And I understand that that's coming from them. But me and you both know anybody that can punch and take a punch and apply pressure to Devin is not an easy fight for this man at that point. It never was, but it really ain't now that he's been exposed. So I want to see him, like you said, stay away from anybody with a big punch, anybody with any level of effective aggression. Do a fight is mandatory and get his get back with Ryan. And if he can't do that, there's no need in seeing any of those other fights anyway.
All right, panel open, man. We can keep
KO,
cooking on this, or we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Let's cook. Let's have a good time.
KO,
we got about an hour left, man.
Hey, can I respond to what he just said right quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Panel open.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. All that be cool. Like he could play the safe. He could play it safe, but if he play it safe, he gonna fall all the way off because it's gonna be nothing but boring fights, and it's like it's just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to cut you off, but when has he ever had a fight that wasn't boring? Stop it.
But I'm saying
the Loma fight. The Loma fight.
The
Loma fight was fun. And the Regis
the
fight was
fights.
Hey, man,
Only
what?
the fights that he looked bad in weren't boring. My bad.
But nobody
Hey,
paid
no,
attention to
last
those
he wasn't
fight,
fights
really.
either.
You didn't enjoy the Regis fight,
Regis, I
I'm,
thought Regis looked like cooked up shit. That's why
but it was
that's
still fun. It was still fun to watch Devin put on that type of performance, though.
it was. No, I told him it was a great performance. If you look at my video, I
Yeah,
said it was.
he said when he ever not been in a boring fight. I was just saying them two fights wasn't
You're
boring.
nah,
right.
that
You're
fight
right.
hey,
was
That
straight.
KO,
the
That
that
fight
Regis
was
last
fight
straight.
was
fight
the
had
one
me out
fight
my seat,
he earned the
literally.
right to talk shit.
KO. I feel
Cause he,
KO. Honestly,
hold on, I don't think Casino was finished though. Casino, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but
Then we cut you.
basically what I'm saying is like he gonna go all the way backwards. I know he hadn't had no entertaining fight, but at least they was able to talk crazy and they was undefeated. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like now they can't even really do all that talking how they was doing, and then now they finna go to boring fight. It's like basically it ain't gonna be no more Devin Haney talk for real. Cause I mean, who care about Sandor Martin for real? I mean, we gonna be watching this next fight only because we want to see how his chin look. You know that I mean, to be honest, that's the only reason everybody gonna be watching the fight. You know,
Bro,
and then
they'll
after
never be
that,
able to talk like that again.
All right,
exactly.
so
Hate to say it.
let me
After
address
that,
his
it's like,
comment. Let me
Yeah.
address his comment. Then I think I heard Antho talking to Rolo say Devin fought the wrong fight. Listen to this boring bullshit. Devin got to stick to being himself. Fuck y'all. And then he laughing. Nah, Rolo.
Facts. That's
Devin fought the
facts.
wrong fight. No, that ain't facts. Devin fought the wrong fight. Listen to his daddy, bro.
His dad, absolutely.
Not listening to no boring bullshit from us. His daddy sent him in there for the kill, for the knockout and shit, bro. Come on now, Rolo.
Because his dad want us
Oh,
to
Rolo,
hey,
we ain't in the corner, Rolo.
but
Hold
to
on,
be
y'all.
honest,
That's what I.
to
He
Hold
ain't
on,
be
in the
Trail.
honest,
corner, bro.
hey, to be honest though,
Talking about the boring bullshit. That was his daddy, bro.
but to
But
be
that's what
honest,
I
that's what he
said, y'all.
had to
He only
do.
lost because of the game plan, y'all. That's
I ain't
all.
gonna lie, but that game plan was only
Devin is
game plan.
ready. Devin is the face of boxing. He fight the best. He's
I
legacy.
mean, come
He's
on, man. I mean, I know
undisputed,
you
man.
playing. You playing. You gotta
All
be.
right,
But
y'all.
listen,
No, I'm saying what I've been told for the last 2 years every day.
well, don't believe everything you told.
But
I'm
quick
just
what he
no.
don't,
yeah, he
he
being
just wanted
sarcastic.
to debate. So I don't know what's up with
Hey,
Dean
hey,
tonight. He
KO.
don't believe none of
all I'm
this shit.
saying, all I'm saying is that the game plan that we saying he had the wrong game plan. But with a fight, how many people was paying attention to that fight? If he had went out there and did something like Shakur, he would have got cooked. So at the end of the day, like he really that game plan was the game plan that had to happen for the fight to be so good.
If you go now, really, if you go look at rounds 2, 3, and 4, I was entertained with that shit. That's when he was fainting, moving, sticking his jab out there, making sure Ryan Garcia had to move around the ring and not cut him off. He looked good in them rounds.
But I ain't gonna lie. But when I was watching the fight, I just felt like I I felt like he wasn't really doing nothing like that. Like it was like Ryan was just chilling.
Chilling.
Like
That's how I
he was
feel.
just
I feel
he
like
was
Ryan was
I
chilling,
just
hate
bro.
to
chilling.
say it.
And then when he did hit him with a good shot, he turned up. And then every time bro, it was like he was just playing with him, bro.
I
Every
said it in
Yeah,
time
my
yeah.
breakdown. When in moments where you felt like Ryan wasn't doing shit and wasn't nothing happening, Devin was winning them moments. That's how he got to win fights, bro. He got to
I know, but I'm saying, bro, but
he got to get his daddy or whoever gonna train him. They need to not give a fuck what we say, bro. Like he got a certain fan base that's gonna ride with him regardless, no matter how boring or no matter how unfan friendly his style is. They gonna ride with him. You just cater to them and you continue to build them. Stop listening to us and specifically your daddy. Stop trying to cater to fans talking about you gonna go for a knockout. You gonna do this, you gonna do that. Boy, you got a 47% knockout percentage, bro.
but the thing
KO.
about it though,
Like
I don't
you ain't
but
stopped
you
KO.
nobody
ain't.
since 2019, bro. Like stop talking like that. Like go out there and just say you gonna outpoint a motherfucker, you gonna beat a motherfucker, you gonna school him, you gonna put on a boxing lesson. That's gonna be good enough for your fans, bro. You not like that shit was
But he
stupid.
don't got that many
With
fans.
with all due
I
respect, KO,
agree.
against a world class fighter, I don't care what style he fights. If he
That's what
doesn't
I
learn how to
said.
slip a
I
left
said
hook,
the nigga
he ain't
dog
beating
food.
But
nobody.
nobody think Ryan a world class fighter until after he beat Devin Haney.
I'm not even just talking about Ryan. I'm saying any world class fighter that's seen that fight,
Facts.
Devin can fight however he wants. If he doesn't learn how to defend the left hook, he won't beat any world class fighter at this point.
I ain't
So
mad
what
at
Hey,
that.
about Devin
knockout. Can I
versus
get
Oscar
one in?
Diorte?
But
Can I get one in real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, this manager Marty. I only recognize 3 guys on here, so salute to everybody else. But I know Knockout knows this. I know Deem and I know Crown Jewel knows this. I'm not sure if the other panelists know this. But I found it amazing. I had actually sat back and thought about this earlier today. For almost a year, this July will make 1 year.
Yes,
For
sir.
almost 1 year, and I sit back and think about all of what we talking about, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Osterine, and all of this stuff with doping, the agencies, the protocol. I find it ironic that for the last 4 months, just the last four, from the end of December all the way to now, 4 months, really three, because we had Margaret on last month, for really 3 or 4 months, I have Victor Conti on my channel twice in a matter of 6 days apiece, 5 hours of live content and dialogue, over 15 contradictions. We also had the founder and president of VADA on my channel, Dr. Margaret Goodman, who I've had multiple conversations with before and after she came on the show. I was talking about Snack. I married Snack and Vada and Victor together. I've been scrutinized all over YouTube. I've been dissed by other content creators. Some of them might not even be familiar with. I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about the people that's just coming out of nowhere. I've had relationships that I thought we were cool as far as off of YouTube. That has been tainted through all these things that I've been doing for the last 4 months. And here we are talking about the testing protocol, the procedures, the athletic commissions, the sanctioning bodies, positive testing protocol. And I find it ironic that when I kept saying the snack program works, and of course I didn't even dive into that, but my point is, I've been talking about this, and some people have been openly criticizing me. And here we are in a live situation right now, and we're seeing the effects of things that I've been speaking about on YouTube and off. And I just was thinking about that quick thought. I was like, man, damn, we really, I've been doing research on doping and boxing and sports in general for over 15 years. And here it is seeping up again. And this is a real live fight, a real live situation where we're seeing the effects that I've been talking about. And it's amazing to me that, it's keep happening. Hopefully these things change moving forward.
You know,
Rolling tape, please.
Antho, I heard you talking, Antho.
Yeah, what I was saying, like how you said, he don't want, Devin just don't want the goddamn, the Ryan rematch. Honestly, bro, I just feel like the nigga really probably feel like before all this shit, he got his ass whooped so bad. It's like the nigga probably feel like he can't beat Ryan, bro, and it might be worse if Ryan, like real talk. And I feel like the nigga really probably mentally weak, bro. Real talk, he probably mentally weak. And like, fuck that. I'm not about to get back in there with Ryan. That if this nigga really start taking boxing serious, he fuck Ryan, knock my ass out. Like,
so Antho, what about Jermaine Ortiz? You don't like Ryan versus Jermaine Ortiz? He ain't a power puncher.
Oh man, I'm just speaking to the Devin Haney fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
But at
saying,
the
bro.
end of
I
the
just
day,
feel like
bro,
the
if
nigga
Devin don't
mentally.
fight like for a belt or something next,
That's why I
other than
said,
his
like, I feel
mandatory.
like he dog food.
He already a champion, bro. The path is very
I'm saying,
simple.
but don't
Fight.
nobody feel like he no champion.
He has a mandatory.
I feel you, but I mean, shit. You fight your mandatory in Sandor Martin, and then undisputed. I mean, it seemed like the end of the world right now, but undisputed right there in front of him. If he
Hey,
can get his
Crown.
shit back, so
Hey, Crown and knockout. You know what's so funny, y'all?
what's that,
It was
bro?
somebody that told y'all. There's somebody named Deem. I think that's his name. Told everybody he was going to fight Ryan Garcia and Sandor Martin in 2024.
I think we all knew he was going to fight Sandor Martin because Sandor Martin took step aside money.
So you know what? I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all said don't put him in there with no punchers. All right.
Absolutely
Jermaine
not.
Ortiz don't deserve a Devin Haney fight.
He got to fight his mandatory first.
I mean, but unifications trump mandatories, and when you going for the
I don't
undisputed,
think so. He's been given 2 exceptions already.
Sandor stepped aside for Regis and Ryan. I don't know if they're gonna pay him.
Yeah, he ain't stepping aside a third.
Honestly, Sandor Martin might drop Devin Haney ass too. Low key, might drop his
bro.
ass.
He dropped T.O.
So what about after Sandor Martin?
Y'all really think
if he loses Sandor, he's done.
So what about after Sandor Martin, y'all? Is that a fair question? Or he fight Sandor Martin?
Yeah,
after Sandor can be anybody in the world.
Right back. You got to get right back to it after that.
After Sandor can be
Bro,
anybody
but when
in the
he get
world.
right back to it, it's like, bro.
You got to get right back to it after that. You got to drop that belt.
I'm saying, what you expect from him when he get back to it?
Anybody in the world.
I mean, I've been on record before he even lost to Ryan Garcia. I've been told y'all Subriel Matias is the best fighter at 140 pounds for me. And I think Gary Antoine Russell is a problem. I think him and T.O. is a good fight. But I think T.O. you have to kind of favor T.O. right now. Pitbull, that's looking spooky.
Yeah,
I'm
Pitbull.
gonna tell y'all
Pitbull
something that's
was ahead.
unpopular but true.
Say what?
Unpopular but true. Paulie Malignaggi came out and said Devin Haney is basically me, and you know what? He ain't wrong.
Nah,
I ain't gonna do
He a little bit more athletic than Paulie, but you know, boxer
Paulie was athletic. Paulie was quick.
Boxer. He a little bit more.
Punch.
He a little bit more athletic than Paulie, a little bigger naturally, in my opinion. But Devin is okay. Devin just that straight back shit, and then you know at the world class level, the biggest issue you got is if you ain't got no chin, bro. If
and
you can't,
Paulie had a better chin than him and better defense.
Yeah, if you can't take a crack, if you can't take a punch, bro, at that level, it's
guess what, y'all? You know what's the best fight for Devin, y'all? I swear right now, and I never thought I would say this. Rolly Romero versus Devin Haney.
Rolly might knock his ass out.
Nah, Rolly ain't gone. Rolly trash as fuck. We ain't finna do Devin like that. Rolly trash.
But if Rolly catch him,
Devin got his ass.
But if Rolly knock out, if Rolly catch his ass, it's night.
Rolly throw a left hook.
Rolly is trashed up.
But he can punch.
Rolly done got knocked out so much. Rolly be trying to box now.
Hey, do y'all think
he ain't
Ryan
trying to box Devin?
Do y'all think Ryan could beat Errol?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
Before we answer so quick, we got to see what Earl has left in the tank before we say.
Man, I'm taking Earl over Ryan just because he a dog and Ryan not.
But we don't know what Earl got left. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I know that he ain't letting nobody like Ryan beat him. He too much.
But how hard do Ryan hit though? We don't know.
I don't care how hard he hit. I got Earl.
Knockout, y'all. I swear.
I'm just testing my mic. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Ryan too soft for Earl, bro.
All right, cool. My bad.
That's how I feel too.
I can't let this leave my lips, y'all. Ryan Garcia is going to beat Errol Spence. I will not do that blasphemy. Okay.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna get struck by lightning if I say
Earl of Southpaw, so it's hard to land that left hook, and he ain't the type of motherfucker.
Not really. If he leads with the right hand, the left hook is there, KO. Against the Southpaw.
Man, I don't think.
I'm just asking.
Hell no, y'all letting that Devin Haney. Y'all letting that Devin Haney shit. Earl ain't Devin.
It had nothing to do with Devin Haney. I saw the Terrence Crawford fight where I felt like Earl ain't the same.
Shit,
man, that shit was some bullshit.
Ryan Garcia, bro.
Some bullshit.
Man, he was just an elite fighter, bro. That's a difference. It's a difference.
Man, I got Earl. If they ever run it back, I got Earl, and I'm open for all.
If who run it back?
Earl's legs look gone, brother.
Earl and who?
Hey, let me say this. It's gonna happen at 54. If Canelo don't fight, if they don't make that fighting with Crawford,
that's right. Gonna happen. Canelo fight Crawford.
Hold on. If they don't make that fight, they gonna fight again at 54, bro, for undisputed. I mark my motherfucking words, bro.
Nah. All right. You talking about Earl? You talking about Earl and Bud?
I'm talking about Earl and Bud. I'm telling you, mark my motherfucking words, bro.
All right,
mark my words, bro. It's already been set up like that. It's just this Turkish Ali motherfucker. It's just this Turkish Ali motherfucker.
This motherfucker here been waiting the whole time. Brim been waiting the whole time for Crawford to come up.
Yeah.
It's just for 2 hours as these motherfuckers say something about Bud.
I want Earl to retire.
Oh, shit, man.
I want him to retire.
All right, Crown, you going too far now, Crown.
His reflexes look shot.
I want Earl to retire too, though.
Gone. He doesn't have the ability to get in and out.
Crown, he lost to the best person in the world. Crown.
He lost to the best fighter. I don't understand that.
Listen,
shit,
bro.
Before that shit.
Why won't Ryan Garcia call out the motherfucker on his network that's fighting at 147? I want Ryan Garcia versus Jerron Boots.
Philly in the building.
He won't do that. He won't do that shit.
Philly in the building.
but I ain't heard
Hey,
him
he
say
gonna get
nothing
killed.
about Boots.
Boots
That ain't
will
gonna
He
happen.
don't
ball
want them
him.
problems. He ain't stupid. He don't want them
That ain't
problems.
gonna happen. I mean,
No,
Hey, yo,
Terrence
man.
Crawford don't want no
that'd be
You
a
problems.
see
third
No.
how
round
quiet
knockout.
Henry Garcia got when Eddie
Devin
Hearn said, "I
versus
got
Nate
Boots."
Robinson.
The
He
number
know it
one
ain't
pound
no
for
way
pound
in hell
fighter in
that
the
he
world
win
don't
that
want no
fight.
problems.
Yeah. Talking
Nate Robinson
all
battling
that
kidney
shit. And
disease.
I heard somebody say something about Canelo and Bud Crawford. Fuck that circus ass fight. That's a bullshit fight. Nobody wants to see
But
that.
Crawford might win that shit.
What I said, knockout. I said if Turkish Ali, it's him fucking up the shit. If he make that fight happen with Terrence and Canelo, that'll fuck up the Spence and Bud, because Bud, I don't see Bud coming back all the way down to 54 after he just got his ass whooped by Canelo. But if that fight don't happen, best believe they gonna fight at 54 for undisputed again, bro.
If
Best
he
believe it's
fight
already
Canelo,
being
he's
set up like
retiring.
this. It's already, y'all don't see, it's already been set up like that. Why you think they got Spence trying to fight for the WBC, motherfucker? It might be 3 belts to 1 the opposite way this time. Real talk, bro. Look at that shit.
If if
I don't
if
think
if
Spence wants
Crawford
that
gets the
fight.
Canelo fight, he will retire. He won't fight again.
That's what I'm
He done
saying.
I
That's
already
what
don't.
I'm
told y'all
saying.
he
I don't
wanted 2
understand
Oh,
why
fights.
though,
bro.
bro. Money talk.
Why? See, this is my
Ain't
problem, bro. And
he
shout out to
pushing
the
for that
homie.
Canelo versus
Shout
Bud
out to
fight?
He
Emmanuel.
told y'all he only
Shout out to
wanted 2
Emmanuel
more
Carter.
fights.
Emmanuel Carter in the super chat with the 2-piece say Devin versus Nate Robinson for a tune-up. Nate Robinson, the basketball player.
He battling
Damn,
kidney disease
Nah,
now, man. That ain't cool.
Shout out,
cold out here.
shout out,
nah, because
Nate
he
shout
Robinson
out.
Nate
on
Robinson got to
dialysis right now,
retell him
man.
that shit.
Damn, shout out to Rolo with the 5-piece suit. They said 147, 154. Ryan might sleep early though, for real. Especially if Ryan allowed to do that broke ass shoulder roll. That motherfucker effective. No, it ain't, because motherfucker, somebody like Earl just gonna keep punching his ass. He turn his back.
Earl gonna
Yeah,
step over
body.
to the left
He
and throw the
he
left hand.
gonna step on
All you
that
gotta
body for sure. He going straight for that body. He gonna
Man,
slow Ryan ass down.
that's crazy. That shit crazy. Man, the only thing I'm
I
saying, bro, I'm tired. I don't want like Canelo
Yo,
versus
how about music?
Benavidez, bro.
That's where it's supposed to be. Who the fuck you
Canelo
support,
versus
Bud versus Canelo?
Benavidez, bro.
Canelo ain't doing that.
And y'all keep putting people in front of this man and acting like it's cool, bro. No,
It's not
that man
Benavidez
cool,
ain't
know he
bro.
ain't getting that fight. That's why he went to 175.
How did
He know
man.
Canelo
Berlanga
ain't
end up
fighting
in
him.
the conversation
And
anyway,
y'all
too,
about to
bro?
let this man get away with fighting a motherfucker that started his career at lightweight, bro.
Man,
That's
Canelo,
crazy.
bro.
Canelo don't give a
Like,
shit, man.
That's
That's because
crazy.
I ain't
You
fans
messing
don't
can't
with
give a
shame
shit.
him.
Everybody want Bud to get his opportunity because he's a
I ain't the one.
generational fighter. He's the pound for pound. Everybody want him to get his opportunity. He's gonna go in that bitch and Canelo gonna knock fire out his ass.
Well, Canelo started
Man.
his career at 47.
And moved up.
140
He didn't
actually.
start from lightweight.
He started at 140.
Yeah, he
He
started
started
That
at
at
was a
40.
he
fact.
started at
No,
135. He's
Canelo.
the champion at
Canelo started at
135.
47.
For
But
140.
Canelo big as shit. He been at 168 for years, bro.
That's
Terrence
true.
Crawford be 37, 38 years old, going up 2-3 weight classes. All right, bro.
But they're comparing him to Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran started at lightweight, beat Iran Barkley for the middleweight title. So it's not like it's unprecedented.
All right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Canelo
but
ain't
it really
Iran
it's not
Barkley.
fair. It's
Man, ain't
not fair
nobody
for
trying to see that
people to
shit,
say
bro.
I just
that.
don't.
I don't want to see it.
I don't understand. I just don't understand what's the point of these belts. Then what's the point of these belts? If
I
motherfucker keep
Man,
just
making
know
ain't no
stories,
Terrence want to cross.
what's the
Terrence
point
want
of
to
it?
cash out, bro. He want to cash
Man, that
out.
nigga scary as hell, bro.
How you
Nah,
nah.
scary as hell did y'all fight
Yeah,
Canelo?
Canelo's scary for
Make
not
it
I'm
make
talking
knocking
sense.
about
David
Canelo.
Benavidez.
Yeah, Canelo's scared
Oh,
in the
okay,
motherfucker.
hold
okay.
on.
I said Canelo,
I
man.
Nah.
gotta go to Rachel Donaire. Welcome to the panel. Before I do though, Brimley in the building. He say, KO, don't speak for Crawford. You said Spence will kill him, and you seen how that worked out. Yeah, I got that one wrong. Bro. You right about that. Now, could you please do me a favor and speak on the 834 that I've gotten right since starting the channel, please?
Talk this
Right.
shit.
Could you
Yeah.
please do me a favor and speak on the 834 I got right, or speak on the 7 that I got right last week? How about that?
Bars.
How about that? How about you ask Rolo in the photo, Knight Rider, Dundrick them, and everybody in here that's a channel member right now. Ask if they happy for their channel membership. Ask my brother Drink No Water how much money we make off these picks every single week.
Man,
Come
thank
on,
you,
bro.
shit.
Come on,
Thank
bro.
you.
Man,
Like
I gotta
that shit
join
that
that
shit
shit.
don't work. That shit don't work over here.
Shit.
I'm way too accurate, way too much. Yeah, I missed that one. So what, bro? I miss fights sometimes. I get them right a whole lot. I get them
That's
right a
weird
whole
though.
lot.
Who the
I
fuck?
fucked up on
Like,
that
but
one,
that's
bro.
weird though. Who the fuck even want to call some shit out like that? Like, they weird as hell.
When you and I gotta go to Rachel. When you write a lot, motherfuckers love to look. Oh, you wrong. You got that one wrong. Just some.
They trying to prove
Man,
a motherfucker, bro.
how I
That's
can be
crazy.
part of that channel shit? I need to get them pics. I be betting and shit, bro. I need to get some of that
Pay
Yeah,
that.
money.
you
You
gotta
gotta
get
pay
that
that
going
fee.
for it. But we got Rachel down there in the building. Rachel, what's up?
Hey, like, you know what I don't like is this whole narrative that Benavidez should have waited until whatever that date was. Was it May 1st or whatever? Or May 5th or 6th that he was supposed to wait till, the WBC makes their decision and all that other stuff. It's like, I know, like, a lot of people don't pay attention to this shit, but the WBC said that whoever won with the Benavidez fight in 2022 of November at their convention, that they would be slated as mandatory. Dude's been waiting for Canelo. And yet people are like, oh, well, Benavidez didn't have to move up to 175. You want him to stall his career when he's been waiting for that chance at Canelo and then not getting that chance for how many damn years?
I agree. I think he knows he never was going to get that chance. That's why he did move up.
Nah, for
Nah,
shit,
for
so.
real.
And then,
Rich,
He ain't
completely
finna.
another
right,
thing
Rachel.
Ain't
too. Another thing too. That fight, bro. That Canelo. That Canelo Munguia. I ain't like how PBC and the zone didn't show David Benavidez at all on the goddamn camera. When Canelo after the fight, they didn't show that nigga at all on camera, bro.
I
Like
thought they did.
that shit was weird as
They
hell.
did. They did
I
show
saw,
him.
no, I
They
saw, I
did.
saw him. I saw him on that, and forget showing on the camera. PBC offered Canelo to fight, bro.
Man,
No,
that
on
nigga
the
wanted to
zone,
go in
they
the
on the
ring and
zone they
shit.
didn't show him.
That boy tried to leave the zone. I mean, leave PBC to go get a DAZN deal because he didn't want Benavidez on the contract. Now, look how bad it looked now that he was demanding to fight Jamal Charlo. Y'all seen Jamal Charlo lately?
Unfortunately, that man need help.
Those are the types of fights that he is demanding, bro. He is
Like, that
demanding the
shit weak.
Jamal Charlos of the world, bro.
That
And now
shit weak as
the
fuck,
reason
bro.
I'm so against the Bud fight, at the end of the day, Bud has a phenomenal talent. But weight classes exist for a reason, and as much as I don't like Canelo, that motherfucker can fight, bro. And I don't know if y'all caught him. That gas tank looked good last fight against Munguia.
He
That
did
boy
much
stood
for
up.
Crawford. I agree.
That boy stood up in every goddamn in between rounds, and you allow him to fight a welterweight instead of the person he should be fighting.
No, he's too strong for Crawford for real.
Come on, bro.
But Crawford wants to cash out. That's all it is.
Okay, well,
But
cash out and
Canelo ain't gonna fight him, so why
go
not
for
fight
your
too?
undisputed. Go for your undisputed at 154, bro. Go do your thing at 154. But Canelo needs to be fighting Dave Benavidez. This man told us Dave Benavidez don't bring nothing but an extra 25 pounds. And then Dave Benavidez said, I'll do a rehydration clause. He said no, because I won't get credit for it. Then he said he don't bring nothing but an extra 25 pounds. And I want $200 million to fight him because he don't bring nothing to the table. Canelo wants more money than he done got in his last 3-4 fights combined to fight David Benavidez while telling us he don't bring nothing to the table, bro.
That shit is crazy.
I don't know how we allow this to happen in boxing. This is the most egregious thing.
It's
Besides
nothing
the
we
stuff
can
going
do.
on with Ryan,
We need
this
a
is the
nigga
most
like Dana
egregious
White,
thing
bro.
going on in boxing.
He got millions
Canelo,
of Mexican
Hey man,
fans.
y'all
Ain't
don't.
nothing
Hey,
we can do.
real quick,
We
chat. Y'all don't mute Brimley, bro. Brim just be talking. He just be talking this shit. I mean, yeah, you good. You
you
good,
know
bro.
why?
Steve, you're
Your
saying
other
that,
channel
and
should be good now.
Steve, you're saying that like we don't know, like, and Knockout said it earlier. Like, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the commissions and the sanctioning bodies. Y'all are playing here, like you guys don't know. You guys want to throw shade at Vada, USADA, whoever the fuck you guys want to do, and yet, there's nothing. You guys have no leg to stand on, and anyone that's actually reported this, actually, Marty, you reported it. You did everything that that you went down, and yet you can't actually establish a connection. So it doesn't make any fucking sense at the
I
end of the day.
reported what, Rachel? What are you talking about? I reported what part?
Vada, Snack, Margaret, Victor, all the stuff that you were saying.
Well, all of them came on the channel and I interviewed them. What do you mean?
Yeah, I
Right.
know. I know. The reason I don't go on your channel is because once I put you in contact with Victor, all of a sudden you're too Hollywood to answer my phone call. So let's talk about
Hollywood.
that.
You know, I
What?
never been Hollywood to nobody, Rich. But here's the thing: I won't have this conversation on Knockout Channel. You can call me anytime. We can always have a conversation.
Yeah, last time I called you was January 5th, and then you never returned my phone call when the only reason you got Victor was because I told him about you. And you pretending like I didn't.
No.
And
I never.
then you cut
I
up the
never.
video, and then you cut up all the videos, and none of the live actually. So we can't see the entire video. I asked you for the videos because I never saw them. And yet you cut them all up and create your narratives on them. We don't know what the hell, like the question and answer, because you never posted the entire lives.
Well, let me clear. Let me respond. I said I was going
Hey, if
to.
y'all could both do me a favor, bro, this channel is not, you know what I mean? It's not the platform for that.
Thank you. That's all I
Respect,
was trying to.
Well, no, yeah,
respect,
KO. I was just saying that,
respect to
like,
both of
I'm
y'all,
not.
and y'all know with me, I ain't got no issue with neither one of y'all, and I appreciate both of y'all. I've been on y'all panels, Rachel, you know, behind the scene, like I ain't got no problem, but just on my platform, let's just talk boxing. Whatever y'all got between y'all, if y'all could work that out behind the scenes or something like that would be that would be great for me because I you know I don't this platform not.
No,
I
no,
don't.
no. Yeah, KO, that was just like a left, but like that's my whole point. Like
I
Yeah, that
everybody's
went
saying like
left real
Vada,
quick.
Vada
I
can't. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I appreciate what you said, Knockout. That's exactly what I was going to reiterate again. That I will not have this, like a full discussion on someone else's panel. Rachel, you have my number. You can call me. As far as what I said earlier about Ryan Garcia and everything that I ever said on live, any published content that I said, I stand on every word that I said, and it still stands. So it is what it is. I didn't make no false narratives about anything I said. Everybody that knows me know I stood 10 toes down and I'm a man of integrity. And Rachel, you know that, and so does everybody else that know me. So it's all good. We don't have to agree on everything. It's boxing. We make no excuses. But you can call me anytime.
But again, like I said, like that wasn't my point of bringing that up. My point was if we have to understand that the commissions and the sanctioning bodies are the ones, like it doesn't matter what anyone says. It really doesn't matter what WADA says at the end of the day. That's what they're reporting. And then unfortunately, like KO said, the New York State commissioner that was present, or I don't know if she was actually present, but was the reigning person while this event's happening, is now gone. And that's the scary part. The money, like how do we make these guys accountable? Because each commission and each sanctioning body doesn't even have the same medical requirements. Like you could go fight in Texas, and the medical requirements to fight in New York, California, Florida are all different. And so the same with the sanctioning body. So it jumps and goes every single which way when we have like kind of micro little communities that is not regulated under one umbrella to say, listen, this is the standard. You cannot have a weed like in Texas. That should be all across the board then. That should be all 50 states.
We
Or
tried that already. We had the ABC. Larry Hazard from New Jersey was the head of it. The other states didn't want it. Every state wants to do their own thing.
That's the problem. That's
But it's
100%
nothing you can do about it. I'm sorry. What can we do? One state has no governance over another state. That's the way our law is in the United States of America. That's just what it is.
Nah, for
Every state
real.
can
I mean,
govern
at the end of
itself.
the day, that's the problem. Like that's
I said the exact
Yeah,
same thing you're
I agree.
saying.
She
I
just
said that
said
to
that
KO
though.
earlier. I
Yeah.
said that to KO earlier.
Yeah,
It don't, it
y'all
don't
both
matter.
on point with that. Shout out Larry Gonzalez with the 2-piece in the super chat says, why Benavidez not get into the ring? Canelo sleeps, but Benavidez wouldn't have been allowed to get in the ring during Canelo's moment, bro.
Right.
And
Yeah, yeah.
number one, number two, forget him getting into the ring. Canelo got an offer to fight that man already, bro. Like,
Right.
what are we
Just cause
talking
they
about? The man got offered to fight him and he turned it down, bro. Like, don't get me started on Canelo. I don't really want to go there, but go look at what he's doing, bro. The man in 3 of his last 4 fights, he ain't fighting no 168 pounders, bro. As the undisputed champion, he moved up to fight Bivol at 175, moved back down to 168, fought Triple G, who never fought at 168 before and was damn near 40 years old. Gave him an opportunity. Then he fought John Ryder, that's a 168 pounder, and then he just fought Jamel Charlo, moved him up from 154, and then he fought Jaime Munguia. And then now they're talking about him fighting Bud Crawford, bro. He's not being forced to fight nobody in his weight class. How long does David Morrell have to hold a regular WBA title? How long does David Benavidez have to be the WBC interim title holder before these guys get opportunities? They got to move up different weight classes just to get an opportunity to be world champion. The shit is
Hey,
stupid, bro.
KO, I have a question for you.
Yeah, well,
So, with Turkey, he made a statement somewhere. I can't remember where, but he was saying that, all the rules and regulations of boxing, they're faulty, blah 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 blah. Do you think that I've said that the only way that you're going to actually have one world champion with all this mandatory BS? Do you think that he's going to try to buy out all the sanctioning bodies and combine them into one?
I hope so. He already got he got the deal with the WBA.
They'll never do it.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I think I would hope so.
That's his end game.
And he just signed the deal. I don't know if y'all saw this. I don't follow the sport too heavy, but he just signed the deal with the UFC too.
They'll never do it. Those titles get passed down for generational wealth. You already see with the WBC. Mauricio inherited it from Jose. Them guys intend on their families being rich from generations off them sanctioning bodies. They're not going to sell it to one person and lose all the leverage. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. But I mean, if that one person come with a stupid bag, then shit.
But if he was willing to spend a stupid bag, he'd have got Tank Davis. He ain't willing to spend a stupid bag. He giving those guys over there the same money that Tank Davis is getting here. It's only a stupid bag for the people that can't sell.
I mean, he did come to USA for a reason. He came to the USA for a reason. I think he probably tired of losing money on them events over there in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's true. But you gotta understand. You heard what Tank said, right? Them guys
he said, I can get the money.
He said,
I can get the same money over here, yeah, because I sell out. Or I'm selling.
I made a video about that months ago. Them guys have
wait.
They can't sell.
I need to look
how does Tank know what they're getting?
Because I had an email. One of the sanctioning bodies were selling, and it was over a decade ago. So this is not relevant right now. But one of the sanctioning bodies were selling, and it had a cost to it. Like the minimum that they were going to accept was X, and I can't remember. But I got to see if I still have that email.
Were they under investigation at the time?
Check that out. But the thing that's going on right now, like we joke about, the WBO, whatever Bob orders, or the WBA, we back out, whatever. But all I know is Riyadh season is gonna be on every WBA poster moving forward because they got some sort of deal where they in conjunction together or some shit now. So I don't know if y'all saw that or missed that, but I would go check it out for sure. The WBA and Riyadh season, Turkey Ali they got some sort of deal where the Riyadh season banner is gonna be appearing everywhere at the WBA banner. So when the WBA do a fight or whatever, that shit gonna have Riyadh season next to it or whatever. So I don't know what that does or doesn't mean. But they got some sort of deal that they worked on and that they announced a couple of days ago. It might have been.
So that means going forward, his shit gonna be on Tank shit since Tank the WBA champion.
Probably. Yeah.
What I think is everybody talks about the Mayweather effect. The real Mayweather effect is deciding once he gets to a certain financial level that he's not paying sanctioning body sanctioning fees and he ain't fighting for no title. And I think Ryan Garcia just upped that. And I think we're going to see our major fighters start doing that more and more. I'm popular via social media and the internet without you. Keep your damn title. I ain't giving you 3%.
Yeah, because 3% is a lot, especially you start unifying and shit.
4 titles, that's 12%.
You get the unifying, that shit gonna run you something, boy. But depending on the fight, that's a house, what?
But for powerful people, those sanctioning fees are negotiable.
Mm-hmm.
But what I think what Floyd introduced and what Ryan is carrying out, and I think you'll see Tank is kind of carried out to a certain extent. You're going to see some of these belts be less and less important because the fighters are like, the hell with you. I'm big without you. I'm not paying you. You should pay me to wear your belt. Why am I paying you? Earl Spence said it too.
Yeah, I was just about to say Earl said this shit.
I don't disagree with none of that shit y'all said. Shout out to Not Me with the 5-piece in soup chat. Say Canelo is on the decline. I'm at peace with him fighting Bud or Berlanga. However, I prefer Bud over Berlanga.
Berlanga don't deserve anybody.
Give me Bud. Then he says, however, drop them belts. Also, check out more plates, more dates on Garcia. Check it out. What y'all saying? Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
Caleb Plant got to knock Berlanga off, bro. I'm sorry.
You said Caleb Plant?
Yeah, bro. I want
Got
to
to
see
do
that.
what?
He got to get Berlanga, bro. I don't want to see Berlanga and Canelo, bro.
And Berlanga talking trash to David Morrell. He talking about committing suicide. David Morrell will kill him.
Yeah.
Boy, that boy don't want no smoke with David Morrell. That boy, he lucky David Morrell moved up to 175 trying to chase Benavidez, bro.
Fat Joe got him gassed. I think Berlanga is mediocre at best.
What's popping with y'all, man?
Hey, what's up, JD? Shout out to Young World with the 5-piece and suit. Just says Garcon. Hey, Rach. Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Salute to the homie Young World, man, out there. One of the best musicians in the world doing this thing. JD, what's up, homie?
Yo, is that Rachel Donaire, my nigga?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo,
Hi.
Don't be starstruck, bro. She married. She married, and I don't know if you know her husband can fight. So,
nigga, no Nito Donaire is one of my favorite Filipino flat. Like, get the fuck out of here, KO. Yo, Rachel, it's a pleasure to meet you. Finally, informed you.
That's what you got. What you got for the show, man?
You'll get the
for the show, man. Damn.
He networking,
KO. Oh shit, I'm on dinner with the Filipino flashes. White, that's wild as fuck. But hey, yo, these Devin
KO's a big deal.
Frenzy, bro. They in a frenzy, bro. These niggas is. Oh my God, Ryan failed the test. Why that shit come back negative? Why y'all keep saying he failed? We didn't get the fucking B sample yet, bro. Didn't this shit happen to a UFC fighter? Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. For real, for real. Y'all niggas talk about he a drug cheat, this, that, the third. You can't even prove that shit, bro. It could have been cross-contamination. Fuck out of here, bro. Get off the gas. Let it get proven first. Then get on the gas. And if it comes back that it's negative, y'all gotta take that L. Which means Devin Haney's pin is made of jello and he can't duck a left hand. That's it. That's just what it's gonna have to be, bro.
JD, is there some way? Like, why can't we just admit both though? Like, why can't we just say, like, because I separate the two, right? One's Ped'S +3. Take that off the table. The game plan that Devin had that night was faulty. People ask, they're like, hey, well, what if you train? I'm like, nah, that's not even the thing. Like, I would have thought, being in Vegas, you would have called Nonito as the biggest left hooker.
I'm like, I got to mute up. This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Nonito is a hooker. He's the biggest hooker. The hook is not just like his third best thing. It's his biggest freaking thing. So I would have thought that we would have gone and reached out, like, listen, Nonito, I know you're smaller, but I want to see, like, what are you seeing? If you're gonna hook, what are you seeing on my game plan that's faulty that you're going to take advantage of? We weren't, of course we weren't called, and we're not going to impose ourselves that way. But I think that I give Ryan a star for putting together the game plan that he did that night and implementing that game plan, and Devin not being prepared enough for that left hook. Because let's be honest, even if we take out the Ped'S and we say, okay, well, it made it hit harder. Okay, well, fine. He still should have never touched your chin. So I can split it down the middle and say, I'll give him a star for the game plan that was implemented. I don't know why we can't do that while also talking the other thing on a different side.
Rachel, I got a question.
Yes.
I'm just
asking.
What up? There may be a little bit of sarcasm in this, Rachel, but I'm just asking. You mean the guy that was too smart to listen to Floyd Sr., too smart to listen to Floyd Jr., too smart to listen to Jeff, too smart for Mickey Bay, too smart for Roy Jones, was going to call y'all and ask for advice?
Damn.
The man got like 3 trainers.
I think the common denominator is Bill Haney.
Exactly.
No.
Bill Haney got like 2 other trainers with him.
No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is.
And that shit is not helping.
Listen, the common denominator.
He need an in-the-ring fighter.
It's both of them. It's not one of them, because one and the same. One can't work without the other. And shit, both of them. One can't work with one another. None of their game.
But Bill Haney ain't never been in the ring, bro, and never took no punches in the ring, bro.
But he 50-0 in the streets, though, bro.
Yo,
man, I ain't trying to hear that
shit. At this point, it don't even matter, because if you look at how Devin is talking, he's so in denial. It doesn't even seem like a fighter that's a coach can get through to him. He's past the point of believing that he needs to change things about his game. You know what I'm saying? He believes
And it's true. And it's true
It may
because
be
he
too
got too.
late in the
Nah,
I
game.
just feel
nah,
like he.
that's cap. That's cap.
I
That's
just feel
cap.
like he got too
Jay
many yes
Nori in
niggas.
the
Right here.
building.
I
Let
just
me
feel like he got
let
too
me
many
jump
yes.
in. Let me jump in. I'm
Hold on,
hearing too much
man.
capping up in here.
Hold on,
And
bro.
Hold
motherfucker,
on,
I just feel like
let
on
Paid
some
in Full finish
bullshit,
what he
bro.
was saying, and then we'll go to you, Jay Nori. Paid in Full, go
I,
ahead, homie. What you
Nori
talking
I
on
about,
just
some
feel
bro?
like he
bullshit.
got way. I think he got way too many yes men around him to the point where they're not gonna even tell the nigga the truth, bro. It wasn't. The game plan was trash. The game plan was trash, but on top of that, bro, he made no
Oh, his
in-ring
chin,
adjustments to that
bro.
same fucking
The
punch,
game
bro.
plan, his chin is trash. Fuck
Anyway,
the
the
game
game
plan.
plan was trash, but at the same time, you could
Nah,
His
tell that
defense is trash.
The
bro, his
game plan was
trash.
the
Fuck out of here. His chin
yo.
is trash.
And
Relax, B.
his
His
defense
chin
was
is trash.
How you gonna
suspect,
talk
Not
bro.
about
deep.
somebody's? How you gonna talk about somebody's chin when they find somebody on PEDs? Like, relax,
Oh my
Man,
god.
Oh
shut
my
up, bro.
god.
What's wrong
relax.
with that
Let
shit,
I
Jay
was
bro?
talking
Nori,
about
let
his
Like,
Jay
chin
Nori
before
relax.
that.
What's wrong with that
Wait,
look.
what
shit?
did I just
The
say?
man
What
got up 3 times, got
I
hit
was talking about
It
his
don't
flush.
chin
matter.
before
The
that.
ref saved
please
him.
tell
If
me
we
what I
being
said,
honest,
Ray?
motherfucker,
Who's getting
Yo,
up
why
3 times, getting hit flush?
the
You talking
ref
about his
saved
chin?
him.
Is ain't he don't
Ref
have a
saved him
chin?
Nigga,
from it.
I just yo,
nigga,
bro.
The
that was the
ref
hold
saved
on,
the
If
nigga.
bro. That
yo,
was the
come back
same
and
shit.
what's
That
going
was
on?
the same shit we seen with Tank drop motherfucking Rollins. The nigga stood up. The nigga barely could stand on his fucking legs. The
When
ref
Rolly
called the
got
shit
up,
off.
he didn't know where he was. This dude got up
They
Devin ain't
said
know
three
where the
times,
fuck
Devin
he
hit
was,
recovered
bitch. What
right
you
flush.
after the
talking about?
first.
You
But
Bill
And you
talking
know
about?
said,
it. That's
hold
how
on,
you know
hold
them
on, hold
niggas
on.
be really
Nori, that
Bill
was the
said
same
delusional as
shit
fuck,
Devin
bro.
never
They
Roddy
they
recovered
did.
from
just
the
make
hook in
up
the
shit.
first round.
Yeah,
That's what
all
Bill
right.
said.
Change that narrative.
You
Hey,
said
what you
Rolly ain't
tell
know
me?
where he's at.
What
Bill
Yo,
said
main
Devin
thing?
didn't know where he was at for 12 rounds.
Niggas
What
be
That's
what
trying
what
to
Bill
tell me
what
that
the
said.
shit,
main
and I don't be knowing
thing?
what the fuck he be talking about.
he fought through the whole fight. So
Nori,
how the hell you gonna talk
hey,
about he ain't got
The
no
ref
chin?
saved the
I
nigga.
said he
You
didn't
just
have a
talk.
chin before that
yup.
fight.
All
Same
right,
proof.
The
so
nigga, the nigga. All right, look,
let me
listen.
jump in here, bro. Like some people think chinny mean, I guess you get knocked out, or chinny mean you
I
get
think it
knocked
means
down.
get smacked.
To me,
It's
chinny mean
recovery.
every time a motherfucker touch you solid, it look like they
You
hurt
get
you,
hurt.
and
Yeah.
that and we can't deny that when Ryan caught him good, that boy look hurt every single time, bro.
You can't tell me anybody who don't look like that when he catches them. He has
Tank
Tank
didn't.
power.
didn't. Tank
Tank
didn't.
Tank
didn't.
caught,
Tank
Tank
Davis
took
took the
that shit.
Tank took the
Tank
shit to
didn't.
the
Get
ground.
off the
You
chin.
talk. So when Tank got touched, he wasn't
Get off.
doing all that grabbing and folding. He didn't do
He
that.
didn't
Hell
buck it.
no.
His
Nigga.
Nah,
legs didn't look great.
He
he was
caught
wrapped
Tank.
up.
Nigga.
He
Devin
caught
whopped
Tank
him,
good.
bro.
He caught Tank good in the second round, and that
Big
kind of
round
got Tank a little
in
bit. But
round.
Oh,
Tank
come
later
on.
in that round, Tank
It's
recovered,
they literally
put him on
both
his
Devin
ass in
and
that
Tank.
round, and he never hurt Tank again, bro.
Look,
Yes, Tank
it ain't
got the counter in at the
right
right
here,
moment,
bro.
but at the same time,
Nah,
you cannot tell
hold
me he
on,
didn't get
hold
hurt.
on.
They both did the same thing. They
No,
holding.
he
That's
got
not
hurt
true, bro.
he got hurt in the second round to me,
He got
to
hurt
my
in the
eye.
6th round
Just
So
too.
if
because you
he,
tie
But
somebody up don't mean you hurt.
he never got hurt again
bro,
though,
Yes,
J1.
he did. You
He
can
can't.
we.
He the nigga got hurt and
I'm not
dropped the nigga in
saying
the same
I'm
round.
not.
Stop it,
All I'm
bro.
saying is, what do you mean? All I'm saying is the dude. Every time he
you
touched
ain't
somebody,
saying
they
it.
do that.
Go ahead, bro.
Every time Ryan touched somebody, they do that.
No, they
Okay.
don't though.
Not
No,
true.
they
Yes,
No,
they
don't.
dummy.
do.
Told
He
you that's
fought to
not what
go.
If
happened.
if he catches you
Emmanuel.
flush, you're
He
gonna
fought
feel it.
Emmanuel to go,
No,
and he
you
didn't
don't.
knock out Emmanuel to go, and he hit Emmanuel go a
He
lot
didn't
to
hit him
go a lot of
flush.
times.
He didn't hit him like he hit Devin and Tank.
How you man? How you know
Bro,
that?
what? Yo, what's wrong with
Go
you,
watch the
bro?
fight. That's all I can tell you.
I watched the
Nigga be
fight. I
tripping,
saw
bro.
Tank
You
holding it. I saw Tank holding and
And
holding.
I know
In
he is
what
a
round? In what
casual.
round?
The round that
He
he
was
caught him flush, he was
about
holding and
Tying
holding,
someone
What
just
up
round?
like
does
Which
not
Devin.
was round?
guarantee you're
Which was
hurt.
what round
round
was that?
two?
That's
Which was round
strategy.
two? How? What about the other 6 rounds of the fight? Because they fought 7
He
rounds.
didn't catch him flush. He
All right.
caught him on the gloves. He caught him
Wow.
here and
Come
there.
on, bro.
Go
That's
right
on.
now.
That's Ryan's fault though. I'm not saying
Absolutely.
Tying
Ryan is
someone
not.
up is not always an indicator of being hurt. Sometimes you just want to get yourself into a better position.
Thank
Sometimes you just want to
Anyway,
stop a guy's
that
momentum.
sound that sounded good in your head, but the man was obviously hurt.
Have you ever
That
been in
doesn't
the
matter.
ring?
He won the fight. He won the
Have you
fight.
ever been in the ring?
I ain't been in a ring, but I've been
Exactly.
combat sports. Combat sports.
You ever been in a
I've
boxing
been.
ring?
you.
You ever been kicked before
Be
in the
stupid.
fucking head?
I don't discuss kicking because I
All
don't
right,
do it.
all right, so relax.
I
You don't
don't
know about
discuss
that.
kicking because I didn't do it. I discuss what I do,
Somebody
which is
probably kicked
boxing.
that nigga in the head
So
with that
if you
bullshit you
used to
talking about.
the hands, relax. But you don't act like no one ain't got no hands around here either.
What the hell are you talking about?
Some people got to worry about hands. Some people got to
Nigga,
worry about hands and feet when they go in the
he
ring. So
emotional.
Bruh,
He
relax.
bruh,
You got
he
to hit
bruh,
emotional.
fight,
bruh,
bro.
you
He
sound
emotional.
Pick the
horrible right
fight.
now. I was speaking in terms of experience Now I guess you're trying to challenge me.
Well, you
I'm
talking
not
about
going to talk
experience of getting
ignorance.
hit.
Hold on.
I'm
Let
not
me
talking
finish.
about boxing.
Hold
You talking about getting hit, right?
Hold on. Let me finish. I'm not going to talk ignorance with you because some of us actually have a professional life off YouTube, and I'm actually running for
Nigga,
mayor
you
of my
don't know
town right
me.
now. So
Nigga,
I'm
you
just
don't
going
know
to talk.
me.
Man,
But
Crown
you're
But you don't
talking
know me.
ignorant, so I'm going to guess.
boxer.
I'm going to guess
Now
you
you
have
in your
another professional.
feelings. Now
I'm
you're
not in my feelings.
gaslighting and you don't even know
I'm
me.
just
So
letting you know
relax.
why I'm not going to participate in that ignorance you're talking
All right,
about.
so
Because I didn't
stop
come.
talking and move to the side, my
No.
nigga.
I can talk when I want.
You
But
need
I'm
to mute
telling.
up then, since you
No,
so
That
not
nigga,
I'm not
ignorant.
muting up.
Jay
It's not
nigga
Nori,
your
be
channel.
talking
Jay Nori,
greasy,
It's not your
man.
channel.
why you
That
coming
nigga
here?
You
always
need.
on that
Why
I'm
you
just.
coming here
bullshit.
throwing
This
my
is what I
son
do
off?
This is what I do
You're
every day. This is what
Jay
I
butthurt.
do.
You're
He's
butthurt because your
This is what I
emotional.
argument's
do.
trash.
You
You're
see how they
butthurt
crack
because
it
your
up?
argument's
Hey,
trash.
bring up
Know
Bud.
your
Bring up
voice, bro.
Bud.
You see
That's
how
why
you
You're
crack it up, this man?
butthurt
You could
because your argument's
this
look at
trash.
him. Look at this
talking
guy. This
about
guy is talking
loving
sus. No
boys, bro.
Diddy. Look at this
That's
man
why he
sweating over there.
bro
Who
talking
sweat?
about
Who's sweating?
stuff and all that.
I'm the only one with my camera on, Jay Nori.
I'm talking about this. You can tell. Look away he talking. That keyboard is
Yo, bro,
dripping.
on
God
some
damn,
real
nigga,
shit,
relax,
Crown Jewel,
B.
Crown Jewel will knock
Oh
you out, bro.
damn, man, this shit
Real
ain't
shit,
that
Crown Jewel will
serious.
I'm not
knock
a fan, my nigga. I'm not a fan,
Crown
JD.
Jewel will knock
Relax.
you out. Like
I'm not
don't
a fan.
Crown Jewel will knock you out, bro. He really was
I'm
like
not
that.
a fan, nigga. You don't know me either.
He
I'm
will
not a
knock.
fan.
I know how little you are. You
Why
like
are we talking about fighting over
Pause.
I
What
wasn't
is,
even
this
talking
yo? What's
about
mad
that.
with
He took
y'all,
it
yo?
there.
so
and you
lame?
I know
I
a
talk about
lot about
experience
that.
for
All,
reference.
I know a
He
lot
took
all,
talking
I
about his
I
hands.
know you weren't
all,
Crown Joe. I'm just saying
all I said was Tank got a little. He got touched up a bit, and then y'all got in your feelings. Y'all gotta relax with
No,
that.
We were
No,
talking
that's not
about.
what it was about.
That
I said
shit's
something about
embarrassing.
being tied up
so
doesn't guarantee you're hurt.
let's talk
You
about
took
it,
it
bro.
somewhere else.
Let's talk
Nah,
about it,
nigga,
bro.
you did. Talking about I'm a judge and I'm running
Let's
for this. I
talk
don't give a
about it.
fuck who you is, nigga.
Jay
I never
Nori,
said
Jay
nothing about
Nori,
being a
Y'all
judge,
niggas
so
want
Jay
to
you
get
can't
Nori,
into it
listen
on
either.
other
y'all chill
motherfuckers'
out,
Your
bro.
post.
Hey,
comprehension skills are
chill out,
terrible,
bro.
brother.
I don't want to use the
Stop
mute
it,
button on
bro.
grown ass man, so I'm asking y'all to please chill out. Jay Nori, listen, bro. To the point that you were making, I disagree. The fact of the matter is Tank Davis got hurt in the second round. Ryan Garcia landed more punches than just in the second round. He took the rest of them right. So this idea that Ryan Garcia, everything he touched get hurt, everything he touched don't just get hurt like that, bro. Like like he got some good power, some good natural athleticism, but people have taken his shots way better than what Devin Haney was able to do. Something, bro. Like it just is what it is.
Facts. Like
So that
real
like
talk.
that's the
Oh,
fact of
You
the matter,
can't
bro.
say
Like
that, KO. That's not fair.
How? Why not?
why not?
Because Jay Nori says so.
Nah,
You and your feelings, nigga. That's not even my favorite fighter. So
I'm
I
not
mean,
in my
man,
feelings.
shut up, bro.
my
You wouldn't
favorite
say.
fighter had your
Hey,
nigga
yo, but
feeling
hold on.
real scary when he brought his name up. So you need to
He
relax.
wanted that
He
helmet, my nigga.
okay, and at the end of
I
the
don't
day, like
You need
have.
to
even
relax.
Hold on.
like
Wait,
whether or
hold on.
not like
Like
whether
you
or
hype
not
for a
those
nigga that you
fighters.
probably like 5 inches taller than. So you need
Ask
to
John Honoria a
relax.
question, bro. Let me ask
I need
John
a new
Honoria
microphone.
a question. Because you said
Speak to
Tank
me.
didn't get hit flush, right? Now, KO, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you or did you not see Tank get hit flush by Barrios?
by
Did you not
Barrios for shit
touch,
show.
touch flush by Cruz, by Leo Santa Cruz, by Luis
Gamboa hit his
Garcia,
ass flush.
by
Hey, JG.
Rolly, by
St. Martin
Ryan
hit his ass
Garcia
flush too.
after all of that, right? And you see
Yeah,
his chin held up, right? Now it's
yeah.
funny how this shape shifting ass nigga in the bottom right corner can't acknowledge that Devin is in fact chinny because every time he get touched by a power puncher, he went down. Matter of fact, every time he got
It don't even have to be a power puncher
no,
though, bro. Like if
It
you go
doesn't.
look like Loma,
wait,
Loma don't have
hold
the
on. I'm
best
not done.
power.
I'm about to land the plane right now. I'm
Loma
about to
don't have the most power. He heard him.
so
Anybody that can put two or
wait,
three shots together hurts them.
wait. That's not the question. So correct me if I'm wrong. Between those two, because we like to compare the two, right? Out of those two, John Nori, who would you say is more chinier? Because both of those guys fought the same dude in the
Nigga,
same.
that's not my point.
One of them was
Obviously, I
the
believe
same
Tank has a
exact
better
punch.
chin than Devin Haney, but
Let
do
me
I
finish.
believe Devin
Then what
Haney
are
is
we talking
chinny?
Yo,
about?
No.
let me finish. Let me finish.
This nigga say Devin ain't chin. This is
Because
crazy.
Ryan hit one of them with the same exact punch that he only touched the other guy with once. So you tell me who was more chinny? Because every time that guy got touched with that left hand, he went down. Did he or did he not? That's the
Every
question.
time he got touched at all, he got hurt. So
that tells me
When he
that
got hit with the left
whatever
hand,
whatever he was
not
taking,
touching it. What do
it
you
gave him a little bit more oomph because that
see?
right hand to the temple was doing way more than I thought it would.
You bringing up shit
And
that don't even
this nigga has no right hand.
It's irrelevant because that's the only thing he got touched with. He got touched with a left hand.
No, he got touched with everything.
He used
Pause.
both his
All I'm
hands to
saying,
punch
Man,
back,
stop,
bro.
all I'm
stop.
saying is,
Bro,
Listen,
and
he
bro,
got
if
y'all
touched
got.
with a
David,
left
I
hey,
hand.
hey,
haven't made my
David,
point yet because y'all just
Tank
interrupting.
Davis,
Like,
Tank
damn, nigga,
Davis,
get off this nigga's dick.
I want you to
God
Tank
damn.
Davis
because
is
you've been
short.
preaching bullshit.
Tank
And you
Look
Davis
at
is
him
short, and he
emotional.
can be a little too aggressive
Like,
sometimes.
shit,
He takes
relax,
chances
B.
that he shouldn't take. Devin Haney got a chin issue, and he goes straight back in straight lines, and he ain't really got no inside game whatsoever.
And no defense.
Like, bro,
Or
like
see
everybody
what
got their own flaws, bro. It's not that. It's
his
not that.
flaws is he don't move his head and he get hit flush. That's his flaw. He shouldn't be
He has
getting
no
touched
Hey,
defense.
that. He shouldn't be getting hit flush like that. And I was going to expound on that before these niggas got in their fucking feelings over some little ass nigga who don't even fight nobody.
You sound like you in your feelings, bro.
Because
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
screaming
word.
at me for
exactly.
this nigga
Emotional
driving.
ass
This
nigga.
nigga
No,
fought
no, no,
Ryan
no, 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 no,
Garcia
no, no, no.
and
I
Rolly, and
came
y'all
at you
screaming
for
at me
your
for
dumb
this
ass
nigga.
point. Not
I got
no, not over nobody. I came
Man,
at you
get
for
your
your dumb
Y'all,
ass
emotional
y'all
ass
point.
screaming
on.
at me like I said some shit about fucking Mayweather. Like, get out of your
You the
fucking
one
Bro,
feelings,
wrong,
nigga.
Yo,
man.
why you
bro,
bringing up?
you said
Y'all
something
talk about
about.
this nigga
Hold
like
on,
he
hold on,
fucking
bro.
Eddie,
Listen,
like he fucking Hearn or
bro,
something.
bro.
You're the
Listen,
only
Look at
bro,
you.
person
You
bringing these
bad,
What the
people
bro.
up to
fuck's
Your
wrong
bro.
with
ass
You
y'all
is
said,
niggas?
wrong.
bro.
You're
Your
You
the only
ass
said,
person
is
bringing
wrong.
up these people
you
to defend.
said,
Damn.
you
Y'all
Nobody.
said
talk about
Devin
this, y'all
wasn't.
talk about this nigga like he's Sugar Ray. Like, get out your
I ain't
Ain't
fucking
nobody
nobody.
said
feelings.
that shit. You said Devin wasn't chinny.
Nigga,
Nobody
that's
said
Only thing a
you.
nigga
anybody.
said
You acting
was,
This
like
nigga
Devin
is
got
got
this nigga
both
Is it
of
got
y'all.
two
now you in
legitimate
your
fights on his
You a
resume.
spin
He's
yo,
artist.
30
You
years
might as well.
old.
You might as well DJ the way you keep spinning topics, bro.
Y'all niggas be in y'all feelings for
yo,
some random ass
You're
nigga. This nigga's
saying
fighting a
we
you saying
prospect.
exposing,
shit that didn't get said.
we exposing
Yeah,
you
You're
this
right
nigga's
now.
responding to
fighting a
Yeah,
something that didn't get
prospect, and I
said.
can't.
There it is,
This
bro.
nigga's
You
fighting a
know,
prospect, and I
this
can't
ain't gonna
even
age.
talk on the
This ain't
panel
gonna age.
about
Bro,
you
This
that's
ain't gonna
not
age
crybaby
well
ass
in the.
Bob,
niggas.
bro.
This not gonna age well in the playback, bro. Because you bringing up
Yo,
shit that ain't nobody
bro is
said,
better
bro.
than Bob. He's shooting the
You
Nobody's
fight,
bring
man.
you
talking
bringing
about
up shit
shit
that
Nah,
ain't
anyway.
nobody
I'm
said.
just saying, niggas gotta talk to y'all. Y'all
Bro
be
is
talking about
better.
this nigga like he the next,
Big
next,
Eric
next nigga.
the
What
whole
the
why
time.
you
hell are you
even know
talking
that
Relax.
though,
about?
bro?
bro.
What
You
you
Yo,
said
mean?
Devin Haney
let me
wasn't
ask
chinny.
homeboy a
I
question.
can't. I
I get
came
a
on here to.
question in.
I literally came on here
I
to
came out
critique
here to kill
Devin's
shit.
game plan, and
That's
I
what
couldn't
you
even
did.
get to the fucking game plan
But
without
you
y'all
talking about
sucking
other
dick.
What
shit
game
though.
plan?
You talking about other shit that ain't motherfuckers ain't even talking
I
about,
came
bro.
here to critique Devin. I couldn't even get to that shit.
You
Get to
wasn't
it,
But
bro.
you
We
talking
listening
about
right now.
other
Go ahead.
shit.
Like, damn, nigga, like relax,
What a
B.
weirdo.
Bro, you
We
don't know
know it. You like Tank. Good for you, nigga.
Ryan's
Not
a
everybody
cheater.
here to
That's all
talk
there was
about the
to it.
nigga.
Hey, KO,
I
you been
got a question if y'all want to let me in real quick. So
I heard my homie from H Town talking. Rozilla, what's up, bro?
hey
Right?
Oh,
bro,
what up,
hey,
Rozilla?
you been
Calm
getting
this
your
shit
push
down. Calm this shit down, Texas style. What's up, man?
you been
God
getting your
damn.
push-ups in, bro. I hope you been getting your push-ups in, bro, cause they talking about the Tank getting hit with the straight flush. Frank finna flush his ass, all right, bro. So I just hope you getting your work in, bro, cause when you lose that bet, I'm gonna need that, bro. I'm gonna need that on video for the
I
Let me
know.
tell
panel.
you. Let me
Say
tell
that.
you something, bro.
Oh,
Let me tell you something.
hard.
Go watch my video about pit bulls, bro. Go watch my video about pit bulls, bro. Your boy Frank is a bully. He's a bully pit bull. Tank Davis is a
See,
game
bro,
The,
that's
bred
why
the
we
pit
like.
bull. Bro.
thumbnail was dope on that too, KO. I ain't
It
gonna
was,
Yeah, I
front.
got that
yeah.
shit. I got that shit from Kenny Ellis, bro. Shout out to
That
him.
shit was
Like
dope.
yeah, but go check that out, bro. Your boy got no shot. He wait. Tank gonna make him look slow, bro.
He gonna punch on them arms and shoulders. They
He
gonna
gonna
drop
fuck
by
your boy.
fifth,
He
sixth
gonna fuck
round.
your boy
He gonna get
all the
stopped.
way up, bro. He gonna fuck your boy
Hey
up.
yo, KO. Hey
Tell him.
KO, Tank gonna beat up Frank. Arrow be beating niggas up. That's what he gonna do to Frank.
I mean,
hey,
Frank,
I
yo,
want to see. I
speaking of
want to
Arrow,
see.
is Arrow chinny? I want to ask the people who say Devin Haney is chinny. Is Errol Spence chinny? Because he
Hell
got
no.
Nah,
booked on
nah.
this.
Not
Hold
to
on, hold on,
me.
hold
He
on.
proving
he
the
may
case
be
now.
now.
He was
What?
blind.
He may be
Hell
He didn't
now.
no.
go there. He made it.
No,
He
that
may
nigga
be
What
got
y'all
now.
look?
proven it takes. He's been taking big shots. I don't think he's
Hell
chinny at
no.
all.
Yeah, I don't think he chinny,
No, you
bro.
Hold
Earl
up,
ain't,
but
Earl ain't chinny. Bud
He
just put
doesn't
the
hear. He
Bud
doesn't.
Crawford.
Hold on.
Haney
I
went
got a
down.
false accident.
That
You
was the
asked that
first
question,
time we
right?
ever seen Haney down though.
Hold on, bro. Earl ain't chinny because Earl, I seen him in there with Kell Brook.
Way higher level than Devin Haney
I
opponents.
seen him in there with Kell Brook.
There's so
Bud
many
Crawford
ways
was just
that down,
Bruce
bro.
Leroy that night, dog. Bud Crawford was just on some different type of time. And guess what? That ass whooping, it took 9 fucking rounds. And that nigga, it ain't like he started whipping him in one round. Bud was whooping that nigga from the go, nigga.
Yo, real shit.
Like,
I
I'm
mean,
fucking
Wait,
huge
what
Earl
you
Spence
say,
fan. He
KO?
was whooping that nigga. He was whooping that nigga from the
God
jump,
damn,
from
bro.
from
For
jump.
real.
And
Hey, don't do this.
it took all that shit. And I'm talking about, bro, he was whooping that nigga, bro.
And still wanted to fight.
And Devin got knocked out in the 7th, but the ref saved him,
Like,
right?
yeah,
But that
yeah,
still
bro.
wasn't
That
a
shit
fight, bro.
ain't
I
Earl.
mean,
It
nobody
ain't
gonna.
just
Hey,
it
Devin
ain't
got knocked
just
out
it ain't
in the
just
night
it ain't
too.
just blood.
Another thing I came on the panel for before these fucking
It ain't just,
Tinkamaniacs got in their
hold on, Jay Nori.
feelings.
Hold on, Jay Nori.
Out.
Man, shut
This
your
It ain't
nigga
just
stupid
still
hold
talking
on, Jay
shit,
Nori.
bro.
Damn.
Just say what you gotta say.
It ain't just Bud, bro. Earl got caught. Earl got caught by Danny Garcia after the bell and wiped that bitch off.
August shit.
And Danny
August
Garcia
wasn't
caught that nigga after the bell and he just
hey, for
he
real.
wiped that shit off.
You know
Bush
what it
did
was?
that flush. So
I
Earl,
And
think
Ugas caught that
I
nigga
think
too.
Earl had
Yeah,
a. I think
August
Earl had
caught his
a.
ass flush as fuck.
I think Earl had a
Caught
better
that nigga
chin, but when
flush.
the lifestyle started fucking up his boxing lifestyle, that's when he started losing his chin because he started getting
I'm
hurt a
gonna
lot
be like
more.
this,
The
bro.
accident
And Devin
changed
Haney,
punch resistance.
fans ain't gonna like this, bro. For two dudes and Devin Haney and Earl Spence that are big for their weight classes, Earl Spence ain't never getting hurt by a fucking Jorge Linares, bro.
Well, he was. Wait,
Or
hold on.
JoJo Diaz.
He was getting buzzed up by Sean Porter though.
Loma.
That's
Ain't no motherfucker
crazy.
like Loma gonna make Earl like
Hey,
feel like
he was getting buzzed up by Sean Porter though.
Man,
He
shut your
wasn't
dumb
though.
No,
ass
man,
up. You
stop
need to
it,
He
chill
bro.
out,
wasn't
bro.
though,
Hell
bro.
See, I
no.
can't talk to y'all. So if
It was
that's
a
making y'all
cool
get out
fight
y'all
on
He
your
feelings,
wasn't.
I don't know what to
bullshit,
tell
Hey,
man.
what?
y'all.
Get off
Hey,
your
what do
head,
you? What
bro.
do you?
We
Hold
don't
on,
want to
hold on.
hear that shit,
What do
bro.
you mean by getting buzzed by some? What do you mean by getting
Yeah.
If
buzzed?
you can't, if you
Yo,
watch that fight and you don't believe that he got buzzed one time in that fight, I can't
I
talk to
watched
you
that
niggas.
plenty
Jay
of
man,
times.
Norris,
you
the
I
talking
question
watched
is
that
about
for
fight
a
plenty of
diehard
times.
boxing. It's some diehard boxing fan questions that are just easy. The question from NHA was, does Earl have a better chin than Devin? Bro,
of
can we
course.
just
Of
Yes.
course,
all
of
right, so
course.
we done. Let's talk
All
about
right,
something.
can I get to my point? What I came here up to here to say is,
Some
y'all Canelo
bullshit.
fans, y'all living on borrowed time. I'm here to let y'all know, all you Canelo fans out there, celebrate your wins you got. Yeah, I hope you get another one in before you get to pound for pound number one. You're living on borrowed time.
Oh my god.
Shout out
Oh
Todd
my
Prince with the
Cause
two bits
that,
in the super chat. He said,
cause that little,
LOL Ryan. Hold
Dick
on, he
eating
that
said,
little
ass.
LOL
gin.
Ryan hit them. Hold on, y'all. He said, LOL Ryan hit them dudes with Osterin. And then Devin Sonier with the two piece in the super chat said, he mad. Shout out my homie Devon. Todd French with the two piece in the super chat again said, let's see how Tank Chin is when Osterin is involved. And shout out to Shawala Yah with the 5 piece in super chat. Read my comment under that pity video. You got to hear Kenny's coaching on this fight. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go look at it. And Jay Nori, you just told on yourself because at first you said you came up here to talk about Devin Haney's game plan,
yeah.
but then you came
Then
up
you
here to
start
talk
talking about
about Bud
Canelo.
Crawford. And then
Hey,
You
hey,
idiot.
KO, you wanted
I
to
yeah,
just
say
got
something?
I just
Yeah,
got reminded
idiot.
of it. But
you
since we couldn't do the Devin game plan talk, I mean, it just whatever.
What game plan, nigga? You got dropped 7 times. Ain't no game plan. His chin was out the window with
Canelo
the game
stays on her Bud Crawford shit. Bud versus Canelo. Let's get it, KO. Fuck that fight. I want Canelo versus Benavidez, man.
plan. That shit
It
crazy.
ain't gonna be no Benavides because he gonna be sleep.
Yo,
Sleep.
yo, it's so funny to me how you just change gears when the names change, things change, right, John Nori? That's what you said.
Hey, I'm not a Devin hater. That's your problem.
Hey, bro, I'm not a Bud hater. You're a Bud dick rider though. That's the problem.
How am I a dick rider? He's the best fighter in the fucking sport. What are you
Nobody
on
was
drugs,
talking about
nigga?
Bud and you brought
Look,
him up. That's how
look.
you dick
Were you
eating.
on PCP? How am I a dick rider?
Nobody
He's
was
the best
talking
fighter
about
in the
Bud.
sport.
Hill
Who
didn't
do
even
you who
brought
do
it up.
you like, nigga?
You a dick
Nigga, I'm
Fucking
on
eating.
Tank?
Osterine, nigga. Fuck
You
you
a
talking
The
dick
about. I'm
fuck
on
out of
eating.
here.
Osterine, nigga.
Look, you on tank dick so hard. That's the only name
Did
that come to
didn't
your
take
mind
You
when
a
you
didn't
think
dick
tank.
take
Tanko
eater.
say he on
didn't
Osterin. He about to
didn't
whoop
take
him.
didn't Tank whole ass apologize when he said he can knock out Bud Crawford? Did that happen?
Oh my God, dick eater.
Like,
Get
you be talking
Then his
all
whole ass
type of
apologize.
shit.
Oh, I was
Nah,
Wait,
he
just
wait,
didn't
wait,
playing.
wait, wait,
apologize.
wait, wait,
Hell
wait,
nah.
wait.
Hell nah. No, he didn't.
What's up with Tank versus
Nah.
Spence?
Y'all don't know to take a
What's
joke.
up with Tank versus Spence? What are we talking about? Tank versus
What?
fucking Tank
I'm
versus
saying,
Tank
That's
versus
John
Shakur. Tank
Nori
versus
bringing up
Loma.
dumb
What are we
shit.
talking about?
Oh, yo,
why,
KO.
why, why is
Fight a
Tank,
couple
why is
guys.
Tank saying you gonna put hands on Spence when he catch him in the streets?
When did he say
Hey,
that?
bro, did you
Yeah,
see
he
how
ain't say
Tank
this
was
shit.
in this fucking Devin chest a couple days ago, bro?
He just said he feel like Spence been
Oh
hating
yeah,
on
we
him for a
talked
little
about that
while.
shit. We talked about
I
that shit on
wasn't there.
Monday,
I wasn't
JD.
there for that. I caught it
Yeah,
on
we
the
talked about
replay.
that shit on Monday. Yeah,
I
you
wish
know
I,
what I
I
mean?
wish I was up here because this capping ass nigga to my right was up here bullshitting like Tank wasn't in that nigga face. He got in the car like a pussy. On my mama,
Nigga,
if
I didn't say
Tank,
shit about that shit. I don't
hey
know
yo,
what the
hey yo,
fuck you
Paul,
talking
I
about,
fuck with
you
you, Paul.
weirdo ass nigga.
Yeah, you was.
Fuck with
You
I
was
fuck
up
with
here
you,
talking
Paul.
about that
nigga
shit,
done
But
bro.
hopped in
I
the
wait,
didn't
hold on.
say
car.
Let me
shit
say this.
about
Let me
that.
say this. Let
I
me
don't know
say
what
this.
the fuck this nigga talking
Did,
about.
bro.
Let me say this, bro. Yo, if Tank sat on my car on my mama, if he sat on my car like that, I'd have punched Tank in his fucking face, bro. If Devin
Man,
is
we
like,
jumping his
I'd have
ass.
punched
Bro,
Tank in his fucking
I
face.
mean, you probably would have tried. He probably would have slipped your shit and knocked you out. But I feel it.
Oh, what
I
Stupid
happened?
ass
feel you
nigga.
though.
What the
He
I,
fuck?
probably
Happened?
would
I,
have slipped your
What
shit
the
and knocked
fuck?
I
you
would
out,
have
Happened,
bro.
fucked take up. Man,
bro?
take it loose in you
Nobody,
hands.
bro.
Who the fuck is he?
shit so
Nobody
good.
did nothing, bro. Nobody did
Hell
a
no,
fucking thing, bro. Nobody
we
did
jumping on
nothing,
that
bro.
nigga. We
Like,
jumping
and
that
it's
Get the
nigga. I don't
fuck
crazy.
give
out of
Like,
here.
the
There's
All
truth.
like
I,
a
all
hundred
I, all
people
I,
out
all I
there.
say, all I say about that is Tank Davis was able to leave just fine, but Ryan Garcia, homeboy, got drugged.
That's wild
Exactly.
as
That's
fuck.
my thing, bro. Ain't no way to
What
put
y'all
Right,
it
Yeah,
like that.
about that
man.
Ryan
situation,
Garcia,
bro?
Ain't no
homeboy,
way to
got
put
fucked
it.
up.
Ain't did zero from O's bad, bro.
See,
For
the
real.
thing is, Devin Haney fans, let me say this about you, Devin Haney fans. Y'all niggas
That
don't
nigga,
see that nigga as y'all see that nigga as a little boy. That nigga a little boy, bro. Y'all look at Bill, oh, this good father and all this shit, and y'all look at Devin like this little child. That nigga's a grown ass man. Let him take his ass whooping like a grown ass man, bro. That nigga's not no fucking little boy. Like real talk. Y'all look at that nigga like a kid, bro. Oh,
Hey,
Devin,
fella,
so man, get the fuck.
fella Faith in the
Hey,
chat.
man.
She said Tank had a whole
2024
ass
is a.
purse on, thinking somebody said, "Take the purse off, motherfucker." Oh damn, boy, the
Hey,
hate Tank
all,
is real.
all I'm saying
That's all
is
I know.
y'all better
That's
keep
all
that
I know
same
about that
energy.
situation,
That.
bro.
Y'all
And I
better
got,
keep that same
I want,
energy.
I heard Rachel trying to get here, but that's all I'm gonna say about that situation is this, bro. At the
Yo,
end of the
I got
day,
that. I got
whatever aura it was, whatever vibe it was, the Tank was giving off. He didn't give out the vibe that Ryan Garcia homeboy gave off. But Ryan Garcia homeboy was talking that shit and got his ass whooped. And I don't care how y'all try to slice it, how y'all try to dice it, how you try to spin it.
Hey,
That
yo, somebody got
motherfucker,
mute their mic, bro. I can barely hear KO, bro.
that motherfucker leaned on he leaned on Devin Haney's car, and Devin Haney's reaction was to get in that motherfucker. Sorry, bro. That's an L.
And call him a
For
bitch
real.
ass nigga before you
Call
get
him a
in too.
Yeah, that's an L, bro.
And
That's an
then
L.
use the door as a
Rodzilla, come
security
on,
panel.
Rod. That's an L, bro.
That ain't
Like,
no Texas
and
shit,
then he
KO.
was trying to talk shit while he was getting in the car. Nigga, no, stay the fuck out. You
yo.
got
The
all
nigga
these
looked at
people,
the.
bro.
Did y'all
Yeah,
see
he
that
looked at the
shit, yo?
camera. The nigga
Look
looked at the
at the
camera
camera.
like, damn, the
And his
camera on.
brother. His
Got
brother
in the
did too.
car, bro.
I
I
don't
hiding
care.
in the V,
Anybody
bro.
that's been to the club, if you used to
Bro
be in the
slid in
club,
the V. Like, did you
if
see
you
that?
if you if you got into it at the club and somebody get on your car, you do not get in that motherfucker.
Man, that's the
Like,
ultimate
they
disrespect. That
fuck
nigga
First
was
with
thing,
it.
wrong.
hey, knock
I
out.
don't know what type.
Knock out. First thing they gonna say, man, look, hey, say ho ass nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro, it's gonna get real. But Rachel, what was you about to say?
I think I was gonna say something about the purse, but now I
Yeah,
don't remember. But
Oh,
this
you
is
talk.
like
Oh,
this is
Rachel, you
why.
talking about the same
Nah, they
person
they
that
they bigging up they
Devin
bigging up
Board
let
the
her
after
gangster.
talk. Let her talk
right
about
after
the
that.
purse.
They
Maybe
bigging
she
up the
has
gang.
some
They're
fashion.
bigging up the gangster diva,
Quiet.
Maybe
big
she has.
diva.
Maybe she has
The
a
same
fashion.
person
Hey,
that Devin
man.
Board.
Maybe she has some fashion advice for Tank. What were you about to say about the
Yeah,
purse?
what the diva should wear?
Out of season, huh? It's out of
I
season.
mean, like shoot, like
What color purse?
I shop in the men's purse collection at LV. So I mean, there's some fire purses.
There's a men's purse collection that exists.
Oh yes,
Hell yeah. Hell
Knock
What?
yeah.
out.
A lot of
Knock
Ain't
niggas
no
be
out.
doing
such
that
thing.
Devin
That
wore the
shit
same
weird.
purse.
Ain't
yes.
no
I
such
own
You
two
know
thing.
you
of
want to
them,
be like
KO.
Tank and shit.
Ain't no
But
such
what I was
thing.
saying is like the reason why I don't like going to a lot of big fight weeks or like well Saturday night is because of course you know all the boxers are there. You of course you know that damn Vegas is unlimited flowing alcohol. So there's just tempers that rise left and right. There's fights that break out all over the place. And it's not just regular fights with just, regular people. You got boxers fighting. And you're like, man, it's a little bit too risky. But yeah, KO, if you look under, what was it? What do I have? It's not called Neverfull. There's a, damn it. The last two purses I bought were men's collection LV, and they look like a Speedy 30, like a guy Speedy 30.
I have no clue what you're talking about because I rock.
None of us on
No
this panel.
such
Yeah,
thing.
say I
You
rock
Rachel
got
is
with
a
you
it.
got you
men's
got to say that
shirt
in English.
collection.
You
Nuri
lost
probably
me.
the only one
Yeah,
that
this
rock
is
with
this
I
is
don't know what a
this is
skinny
hey
thing
all the
is.
fellas
Rachel,
in
there's
the
no
chat,
such thing as
You lost me with that one.
a men's
all
all
shirt
you young
collection.
boxers out there, and all you fashion dudes out there, get you one of these, bro. Okay,
Nuri
get
the
one of
only
these.
Thank
Bro.
God.
I don't even have a
Yo,
I don't know
wallet no
nothing
more.
about
Word up.
yo,
You don't
yo,
need no nail
Ko, you
polish.
got
All you need is some pussy
I
Ko.
ain't.
water.
You
You
Go
got
No
look
good,
at
bro.
such thing.
you got space for a wallet.
go
There's
look
no
at
such thing.
Louis Benz bags, and all of a sudden you'll see all these ones that look like girls' purses, but they're claimed to be in the men's collection now.
man. I ain't got time.
Claim.
I ain't
Like
got
you
time for that
said,
shit.
Rachel,
I got
claim.
my IDs. I got my credit cards. I got a little cash. I got my insurance card. It's all I need. It's a wallet.
I
That
carry
shit.
that shit in my hand first.
Yeah. Oh, no,
With the
look, oh,
strap.
man, look, y'all. It's
Big
shout out
diva.
Emmanuel Carter
Put
with
that
the
shit in your socks.
shout out
If
Emmanuel
you're a
Carter with
man,
the
put
5
your
pieces
shit in
in
the
the super
sock.
chat.
hold
Gotta
on.
keep that
Hey,
shit. Gotta keep that shit low for all the hate.
hold up, bro. Hold up. Emmanuel Carter with the 5 pieces in super chat. Say Devin Carr might be bulletproof, but it's not tank proof. Damn, that's tough. Look, it's 10:30, y'all. I gotta run. Shout out to everybody that hit the panel and everybody hit the link today. I appreciate y'all. Shout out everybody in the super chats. Shout out Miss KO and everybody that came up here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'll be live tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Channel members, all the prediction videos be up by Friday. I'm shooting them all tonight and tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for those. But appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for hitting the link. Everybody that came up, and I will see everybody tomorrow night. Y'all have a good night, y'all. Peace out.
All right, P.
Deuces.
Nuri.